Hi guys, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe and spreading the love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving. I definitely need some sleep. I don't know about loving, but I need some sleep, I tell you. Um, Before we go any further, please check that ticker below. Um, and it is please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Football with Brownie on YouTube. Football with Brownie is also a page on Facebook. There's my Twitter handle, and there should be my Instagram coming around. Right, well, this time I got a guest. You haven't seen him on my channel. He's a debutant on my channel today. Nathan, take it away. What do you do? How are you on YouTube? Tell the guys everything.
I've got a channel called Nathan Cast. I started when I'm normally on Denver's channel. I do the UFC with Denver, boxing, anything really with Denver. Newcastle games. I'm a big Newcastle fan, so do all the games for Newcastle. Go to the games when you can, when COVID isn't happening and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you want to put a link into your channel, man, into the chat?
Yeah, I will do.
What I'd also do as well, Nath, I'll put a link into the description after this, yeah? But put it into the chat anyway, man. So Dan, or do you want me to do it, or do I need to do it?
I can put the link in, and then I think you'll have to repost it.
Alright, okay. Well, it's just kicked off anyway. Denmark, Finland, 0-0. I know quite a lot. Strangely enough, there's a lot of Finns that live over in the Marbella area of Spain, mainly because of the weather. But because sometimes Finland don't. For some months they don't see light, and for some months they don't see darkness, I think. Yeah, it's a Scandinavian derby. Let's go in the chat anyway. Jake is in the house. Hi Jake, hope you're well. Guys, if you, Jake as well, if you don't know Jake's channel, check West Ham Official out. And as Jake says, 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, I know. I tell you what, if Nathan wasn't on here, it would be a sleep along, I'm telling you.
Don't worry, I do that. Look at me. That's me on my channel, man.
Leslie, hi Brownie. Hi Leslie, hope you're well. Great header by Kiefer Moore. Me and Nathan were just talking about it now, Leslie. Nathan really supports Newcastle. Kiefer Moore would be ideal for a team like Newcastle, or maybe a Burnley. In fact, I'm thinking more, right? That there's rumours that Chris Wood is going to go to West Ham. So maybe Burnley would look at Kiefer Moore of being a Wood replacement.
That's not a bad shout, that.
I know.
Would have him at Newcastle in a heartbeat. Get rid of Joe Linton. You can have Joe Linton if you want.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll just go with we'll go with our youngsters. Kasper Schmeichel's obviously goal for Denmark. Is Pukki up front for Finland, Nate?
Yeah, Pukki's up front for Finland. Good to see him in the Finland squad, because I've watched a bit of the Championship this season, but be good to see him back in the Premier League because he did really well in the Premier League.
Finland going down the left-hand side there, whipping the ball in. Well, it's been rumours that Norwich for looking at Kiefer Moore because he actually played for Ipswich before he came to Cardiff. I know.
Ipswich and Norwich don't mix.
Can you imagine?
That would be.
Mr. Bundle is in the house. Hi, Mr. Bundle. Hope you're well. West Ham official says the Chris rumour is all paper talk, Brownie. Well, it may be, Jake, but there's no doubt about it. West Ham need a striker. There's no doubt about it. West Ham need a striker. Yeah. Antonio's hamstrings are like breadsticks.
Like Callum Wilson's, yeah.
Yeah,
a bit like Callum Wilson's.
So, Sam Archer Music, what do you think of the result earlier? Sam, I thought it was a great result. I thought that it was a case after last night's result. No team wanted to lose it. I was quite happy with a point because I think Wales will beat Turkey, and 4 points would get Wales through. Whether it's second or best of third, I think 4 points will get Wales through. Randy said, "I'm going to sleep Brownie." No worries, Randy. Many thanks for helping out the channel. Chris Wood, my Kiwi cat. Yeah, he is actually. He is a captain of Switzerland. Were born offside. I tell you what, that was a little bit of panic after that final goal, or non-goal. It's only 5 p.m. Well, it's not in New Zealand, I don't think. So what's happened with a bit of pushing and pulling? Is it in the area before?
Yeah, there's just been Denmark have just had corners after corner. It's been Denmark on top, because Denmark look the better team. Finland don't look anywhere near. They should be in the competition, but I don't know how they got there. To be honest, with the start they've done.
Finland used to were quite useful a few years ago, but I'm talking a few years ago. They had Sami Hyypiä in defence, who played for Liverpool, and they had Jari Litmanen, Mitsu Patalainen as well. They were quite useful, but didn't really qualify for a major tournament.
Yeah.
So you're on Denver's for UFC later, are you?
Yeah, UFC with Denver, yeah, and the lads have a drink up and it'll be it's just going to be amazing, this UFC this weekend. It's a big card. It's a really big card for the UFC.
I can't. I need sleep, man. I need sleep. And Sam Archer comes back in and says, "Remember that dreaded Finland?" Yeah, I know. Finland have been a bit of a banana skin with Wales over the years.
Let's hope England get Wales then in the Euros.
Oh no, not again. I couldn't go through that like I did last time.
Oh, we've got Scotland on Friday, and I'm not looking forward to that.
I know, my birthday. It's on my birthday.
Yeah.
Shot carried away by a keeper. The guy's body behind that. He needed it as well.
Yeah. Got Denmark to win on a bet here. Come on, Denmark.
Yeah. Well, just an outright win, is it?
I've got a few different teams. I had Wales draw. I had Italy win. I need Denmark. I need Belgium, and I need England tomorrow. So hopefully.
Well, I did see 1-1 on Denver's channel early on. Oh.
Yeah, Denver said 1-1 as well.
Denver's channel early on.
Denver said 1-1 as well.
Yeah.
He now wishes he put a bet on it.
I got a funny feeling this is going to be 0-0.
I've got a funny feeling it's just going to be 1-0. Denmark, I don't think there'll be many goals. I just think it'll be 1-0 win. I think Belgium Russia will be a big one. Be 2-1 that Belgium.
Well, my ex-girlfriend was Russian, so I'm hoping for a Belgium big win.
Yeah, smash them 5-0. Come on. I just don't see where the goals are coming from Denmark.
I know, that's why
I know they've got Christian Eriksen, but they haven't really got a proper striker. Martin Braithwaite they've got, and he's not very good.
No.
And he plays for Barcelona, but God knows how he plays for Barcelona. Yeah, it's Denmark are all over them at the minute. It's the possession. I don't think Finland have even tried a shot yet, and they're just Denmark are happy passing it around.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. teams who have come out have been broken down around about the half of the half-time mark, haven't they? Just after
Well,
half-time, actually.
yeah. Well,
Wales was
Wales,
the same. Turkey
Turkey.
was the same
Yeah.
last night.
It's what England are going to probably do tomorrow is they're going to try and sit back and let Croatia have the possession and then hit them on the counter. That's what I think England will
Well,
do tomorrow.
it'd be interesting to see how good Modric still is, really.
I don't rate him. I don't rate him anymore. He
Yeah,
was
well,
good at Spurs.
Croatia were in. They were in Wales's qualifying group, you see.
Yeah.
And Wales, we lost 2-0 in Croatia, but we got a draw at them in Cardiff.
Well, you beat did you have France in your group as well? And you beat France or something? Was it Italy?
No, we had in the World Cup qualifiers, which have already started. We beat the Czech Republic.
All right. So,
we did play France in a friendly the other day, but 75 minutes of that was we had 10 men.
Yeah.
Sam Archer Music comes back and says he thinks Belgium are going to be 3-0. I'm going for 2-0, to be honest. I'm going for 2-0.
I just think Russia can get a goal. I just think Russia played really well in the last World Cup. They did really well.
Yeah, but they were at home, though, weren't they, Nate? They were at home. And he says Eriksson will probably win it for Denmark, he says. David Brooks scored in Croatia.
Yeah, David Brooks is a good player. I don't know why he's at Bournemouth. I know. You should come to Newcastle or something. He might do well at Newcastle. We've got Callum Wilson there. We've got Fraser there.
What's your opinion on Steve Bruce, then?
Steve Bruce. We should get rid of him, and he should go back to Sheffield Wednesday, and he should stay there. I hope this takeover goes through on the 31st of July. We find out the news of arbitration. Hopefully, arbitration's gone well, and Newcastle get the takeover complete. But the reports at the minute is that the takeover is done. They're just waiting for this arbitration finished.
Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know if that's true. I think that's just Saudis being on top of themselves and thinking, well, the takeover's done. It's not done.
Yeah.
It didn't get rejected. They walked away because the Premier League wouldn't accept the deal. Apparently, there's too much piracy going on, and it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. Piracy. You're never going to get rid of it.
Yeah, because we're being sports, isn't it? Being from Dubai or United Arab Emirates or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, but Manchester City owners are they Saudi? No, are they? I know they're fucking oil money team, but they've got owners like that. Why can't Newcastle? Why did the top six say no to the takeover? Why should the top six have any chance of saying no to a takeover? Because
I know what you're saying.
They did the funny over in the Super League. What if that had happened?
I know. I thought you see, Nate. I thought to get around Premier League rules, it could deliberately have been relegated, and then they could take over then because Newcastle ain't in the Premier League, are they're in a Championship then.
Well, Newcastle could get deliberately relegated, but it's hard getting. Brownie, you're a Cardiff fan. You know how hard it is in the Championship to come back up.
It's a big gamble then.
Yeah, it's when Newcastle were last in the Championship, we played you, and you could see it was hard. It come down to the last game of the season.
Yeah.
against Barnsley, and then the Villa were playing Brighton, and Grealish saved were kind of fun Grealish enough.
Oh, so whereabouts are you living then, Nave?
South Shields.
I know. No, I've been at Gateshead a few times.
Yeah, Gateshead. Gateshead's good. Yeah, I normally go and watch them. Or non-league or South Shields non-league when Newcastle aren't playing in that. Support the non-league really during COVID because it's very hard for them at the minute.
So that game later on now, and that's on ITV then, I'm taking it, is it?
Yeah, it's on ITV. That's their first game, and then I think they've got 2 on ITV tomorrow, or 1. See, BBC have took all the games basically and left ITV with some. That's what they've done.
Hey, what was I going to say? I done a watch along for a Wales game. At halftime, Robert Earnshaw made an appearance on the channel.
I've seen it. I was watching you and Denver at the same time, so
right,
I keep all that Denver on.
That's the thing, Steve. I didn't want to do so many watch alongs, but I want to get us thousands so quickly now. It's doing my head in.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible when you're stuck on like 888 and you're waiting for the 900, or you were stuck on.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Stomach and you were waiting for this 800. It was.
Ooh, good header. Are you in front of me?
No, not by much. About 20 seconds.
Oh, okay. Good, powerful header, Venmo.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Both teams have started off a bit shaky.
Where's this Finnish goalkeeper from?
Haven't got a clue. Find out. Let's have a look. He is from Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen in Germany, and he hardly plays. He hardly plays. He's on the bench or he's injured.
Ah, right, okay.
So it's a bit like the Wales 2 keepers. They've hardly played this season. But Ward was quality in that game. Ward was best Wales keeper.
Yeah, I know. And to be honest, I was a bit I was a bit questionable on that because I was like, oh, is he good enough? Are they good enough? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, well.
I'd say probably Hennessy's better than Hennessy is good, but I'd say Ward's better.
But the thing is, none of it. I think you need a goalkeeper in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? You need to have that kind of standard, really.
Yeah, who's playing week in, week out, so that he's fit, because these 2 keepers are coming in the unknown. They haven't played this season. I think they've played in cups.
Yeah,
it's not much. Definitely not much. I wouldn't have took Pickford for England either. I don't see much in Pickford. I'd rather play the West Brom keeper. I know West Brom went down, but he's a good keeper.
Yeah, I know that Sam Johnson, isn't it? Sam Archer says Robbie Savage did my bloody. Oh, I can't stand Robbie Savage.
Why the hell did BBC think, oh, I know what I'll do for the Euros, bring in Robbie Savage?
Yeah, I know.
He's shit on BT Sport. How the hell's he got another job?
Well, you know, there's a few of them, innit, that's come over from like there's BBC and BT. Guy Lineker's another one, isn't it?
Yeah, but Gary Lineker's left, hasn't he? BT
yeah, he's left now, yeah.
Good focusing on Leicester. Focusing on his team Leicester now. But yeah, I wouldn't have run Gary Lineker over. There's better pundits than Gary Lineker.
Yeah. Nathan Cast and Football with Brownie being 2 of them.
Yeah. Get both on that, because some of these pundits are. Yeah, Robbie Savage is. I know some people love Robbie Savage and people hate him, but more hate him than love him.
Guys, anyone in the chat, please hit the like button as well. We're up against a lot of watch-alongs throughout this tournament, so we need your help with the algorithms on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of competition. I was going to do a game. I was literally,
I know.
I had watch along planned, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'll do North Macedonia. I don't think many people will be doing that one.
But hey, in all fairness, not many other watch-alongs would have Robbie and Shaw on at halftime. That's for sure.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Sam Archer says, I like Lineker, to be fair. Guy Neville too. I like Guy Neville, to be honest.
Yeah,
like
Gary. I would take Gary Neville on punditry.
Brownie for Sky Sports.
Yeah.
I wish.
Denver said he wouldn't do it because they wouldn't let him drink. He says, nah, I'm not doing it. If they let us drink, if it was in the contract that I could drink, I'd go on to Sky Sports. Yeah, you've got to be more professional on Sky Sports. It's all.
Yeah, but they'll have to tell you what you can and what you cannot say as well.
Which is a bit stupid, having it.
Because I've been asked to go on to a Cardiff City weekly phone-in on a proper radio show, you know.
Yeah.
And or next year, or like one evening. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to stop swearing and everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh Jesus.
I know it's true. Like, I got offered to go on to a Newcastle fan channel, but they give us all these things I couldn't see on the channel. I couldn't see now the boot. I couldn't rip into the players. I couldn't rip into the manager. I thought, what's the point?
Oh jeez.
I can't rip into the owners. Well, I'm definitely not coming on your channel.
Yeah.
It's like I'll do my own thing, which I've got two channels, and the other channel hasn't really hit the ground running yet. PY3GG, which we ain't done much on that. That was basically going to be the Euro channel, but I think we're going to get back into. I'm doing a stream at 9 AM on the June the 16th for the Premier League fixtures coming out.
Okay.
So I'm doing a stream for that. See how many people's up at 9 AM though.
Do you find the teams against Cardiff are big that happens to Swans all the time? Not really, if I'm honest with you, not really. And Dixon Sider says, who's the young man with you today? Nath, do you want to give you details?
Dixon knows us, man. Dixon knows us.
Well, what the bloody hell, huh?
He's just fitting it. Yeah, Dixon. The next stream on my channel will be Sunday. Maybe I'll do 11. I might do 10 till about 4 in the morning stream.
I got you.
It'll be if England win though, because if England lose, I'm not doing that.
I mate, hope you well.
Yeah, if England win, I'll be doing it. But if England lose, I don't think I'll be doing any streams.
Oh, I knew this game would be boring. I knew it. I know Denmark are attacking, but
yeah, there's nothing in this, is there?
No. Hang on. Finland gone through? No.
No, Finland were never going to get that. You could tell. You could tell a shape of every of the players. They're just not wanting to get any goals. This team, they're more looking at defence than attack. Which, if they're going to do a Turkey, then second half will be very interesting.
Yeah. No, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with Wales's point today.
No, I think Wales will do very well in this tournament. I do think you'll get knocked out round of 16, though. It'll be round of 16. You'll get out the group, and you'll do very well in the round of 16, but you'll just miss out on getting through in the round of 16.
Because I went to the last Euros, you see. I went to the round of 16 against Northern Ireland, and I went to the Belgium game.
Yeah, in France. Yeah.
So what we got? We got a long throw coming in from Finland. Finns play going for the same ball then. Jesus.
Yeah, they're both at the same ball lane. You don't have to be. Just let one of the players take it. Don't
Yeah.
both of you
Sam
come
Archer
as well.
says Finland try and slow games down all the time. Okay. I haven't watched Finland for years, mate, to be honest.
I think the last time I watched Finland was a friendly. Years ago. I don't think I watched Finland for
Who's
age.
winning? The score line is
0-0.
on the screen here, mate.
Yeah, it's 0-0. Denmark have had 3 shots on target. There's been 8 attempts at goal for Denmark, and Finland have had none as well. So there have been no shots for Finland, but Denmark have had all the shots, 8 shots in total.
Finland just going to try and go route one all the time, are they?
Well, Sam Allardyce tactic, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what they'll try and do. Smaller team, even North Macedonia, when North Macedonia play, don't expect them to be playing little ticky-tack football. It'll be route one. It's all they've got.
Right. Listen. I'm gonna have to just go offline for a minute because I need to go downstairs. I'm just gonna change rooms in my house at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
Because my dad works. Well, my dad is just being my dad, so he needs to have a sleep. So I'm just going to change rooms. Bear with me,
Yeah,
mate.
that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so Finland have been playing Route 1. That's what they've been playing. And yeah, Denmark are the better team. And I just think Denmark have got more than Finland now. But, see how it goes. Who's winning, Scotland or England? England, hopefully. It's not Nathan Cash, No, we're on brownies, man. I think England. I just think England have got a better team than Scotland, and yeah, well, yeah, I think England. Tomorrow. I think England 2-1 tomorrow, and against Scotland, I think it'll be 3-2 England. How are you doing, Dixon? You all right? How's your day gone? A lot of streams I've got coming up. I've got obviously the UFC with Denver. I've also got England game with Denver, and I've got another streams on my channel. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, just looking forward to England game tomorrow on the UFC. That's the main part of it. Just come on, watch the Denmark game because I thought, come on, watch it. Been watching all the other games. I've kept a score of the tallies of the games. At the end of the week, I will review the games and do a weekly show. I think that'll start probably Wednesday. After we've got some of the group. Well, after group 1's done. After we've done one group, and then we'll go on to the next one. Yeah, it's there's a Finland player down here though. After Denmark try and get a goal there, but they keep with bumps into a Finland player, and yeah, Finland players down on the floor. Let's see. Yeah, they're still down on the floor, injured, and Finland keep with bumping into him because Denmark were going to score there. If that didn't happen, the injured team were going to come on now and see to the player. Shoot that well, just having a little laugh to Finland keep, him. God knows how he's refereeing in the Euros, but
Hi, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Right.
that.
It's all right.
So still 0-0, man, yeah?
Yeah, still 0-0. It's just
Was our collision between
yeah, it was a
the
collision. Yeah.
defender. What else we got in here? Oh, no. He's not taking over my channel yet, man. He's not taking over my channel yet.
Not yet, man.
Who's winning between England and Scotland? It's on my birthday. I think England will win, but it'd be tighter than what many English fans are saying. I think
I'm
it may
saying
be a 2-1 or something.
I'm saying 3-2 England. I think Scotland
Yeah,
will score two goals.
I think it'll be one goal in it.
England will win it though. I don't see Scotland winning it.
And Leslie says England will win as well. He agrees
Yeah.
with me.
And Wales will win the next game on Wednesday against Turkey.
Yeah,
For
I
those
think
who-
so. I think so, and then they
I
can
don't see
they
Turkey.
can relax a bit then against Italy.
You might win against Italy, man. You might be the fucking thing of the tournament and beat Italy.
I know, but we could. Personally, I think we could rest players then because there's a lot of there's a lot of there's a lot of you know. Well, it's a lot of games in short amount
Yeah,
of
a lot of
space.
games in so many days,
You know
isn't
what I
it?
mean? Yeah. So you
Yeah.
could rest. I mean, Wales' squad, it isn't like the best
Isn't the
when it comes to
biggest.
strength and depth.
Isn't the biggest, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, England isn't the biggest either. We've only got 3 right backs now. We had 4.
I thought you had 27 right backs at one
Oh
point.
well, we might have 27 right backs. Am I only playing right back? God knows what the formation's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, well, we knew Gareth Southgate's so defensive, so he's going to put a defensive team.
I know, but that's modern day football for you now. Unfortunately, he's very defensive, very unattractive at times.
Well, yeah, you might as well just point it to Steve Bruce and got gone with it because he's like Steve Bruce. Like Eddie Howe managing an England team would be quite good. I'd like to see that happen.
Yeah, well, he was going to be Celtic when Cardiff approached him, and he said to Cardiff, he said, "Sorry, I want to aim much higher." So they offered it to Mick McCarthy then.
I think Mick McCarthy will do a good job for you. I do. I think Mick McCarthy will do a good job. He nearly got you in the playoffs.
I know. If he had been appointed a couple of weeks earlier, I think he may well have.
Yeah, you would have been in the playoffs, yeah. But would you have beat Brentford?
I know. Very different class compared to the others, to be honest.
They should have went up last season, the season before.
Yeah, they bottled it.
I did, yeah.
They bottled it.
I see them coming straight back down, though.
No, I can't. To be honest, I think it'd be worse teams than Brentford in. I think it'd be worse teams than Brentford in the Premier League next year.
Just need to sign players, though.
I think Burnley's time has had it now.
Yeah, Burnley. Yeah, Burnley was poor this year. Burnley.
Yeah.
It's time to see some new people in the Premier League. I don't even know why Norwich. I'm not surprised that Norwich and Watford went up because they had it. They didn't know no championship team had a pre-season, really, did they?
I know. And that's why like the likes of Norwich kept their team because didn't really have time to buy or sell players much.
But Fagner, he's a good manager for Norwich, right?
Yeah.
And see him going on to better things. Scott Parker, He should get the Spurs job, but I know Spurs are already in talks with a manager. But Scott Parker should get the Spurs job.
Yeah, exactly. It's typical, isn't it? We just want a big manager.
Or maybe the Arsenal job.
If you don't give them the bloody war chest in which they need at Tottenham, no big manager would take it. That's why Conte didn't bother.
Well, Conte didn't bother because tell you why, it was going to be put in the contract that they had to keep Harry Kane.
I got you.
And Conte didn't want to. Conte wanted to build his own team, and any manager would want to build their own team.
Yeah.
When Steve Bruce was first appointed, it was put in the contract that he had to sign Joe Linton.
Never.
Yeah, so that's why Steve Bruce is all, oh well, Joe Linton's a very good player and all that. Because he has to say it because the board will go off it with him. If he doesn't say, oh, Joe Linton's a very good player, he just needs time. He's had 2 years now. Joe Linton needs to go. I don't care who do. Get him on loan to a championship club and see if he's any good in the championship. He's not worth 40 million though. I don't know what the frig how we spent 40 million. Hoffenheim will be laughing us down now.
Yeah.
Thinking,
look, Kiefer Moore is much better than bloody Joe Linton. Do you know what I mean? And he probably can pick Kiefer Moore up now for 15, 20 million.
We'd have him. We'd have him and Callum Wilson up front. We would be a good team. We need to get Joe Willock back. I don't care how much he costs. He needs to come back.
Did he play well, Ben? I know he scored a couple of goals, but did he play well as a whole?
Well, when I went to watch the Sheffield United game, when I went back in the stadium to watch it, this is experience going back in the stadium and watching him. He's a class player because he just runs. He's just like Miggy Amaron. He just runs for the ball, and that's what you need. You need runners because if you've not got runners, then you've got nothing in that squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Joe Willock, because he's English, it'll be about 45 million. You know, English players always go for too much. And I think it'll be 45. I think they'll be wanting 35 million for him. They want 25 for him, but no Newcastle will put 10 million in and they'll get rejected. Or 15 million, and they're like, no, we want 25. Oh, we'll give you 20 then. 20 in 3 years. We're not the club we used to be.
Sorry, mate. I got a bit of sun in my.
Yeah.
Bear with me a sec. One second. I'm just going to look at. Could you see me then when I went off screen or not?
Yeah, I can still see it. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm going to bed, okay, right? Keep the noise down, right?
Okay, noise. I can't see it. I can't see it properly. What I was trying to do is get a wall chart. I was trying to find a wall chart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can get a better kind of image. Maybe I don't know. Trying to find a wall chart which would say who Wales could play in the next round and so on. You know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, I know England have got one out. I don't know if Wales have. But he'll be either because we either play the group of death, Group F,
Yeah.
or we can play Spain and we can play the Poland and Spain group. I'd want to play
Right, okay.
Poland.
I didn't know how it works. I'll try on my phone. It may be a better, clearer.
Yeah, I'd rather play Poland though.
Oh, Leslie, you don't need to, my friend. You don't need to. But yeah, if I'm 40, I'm going to be 40. I'm going to be 43 on Friday. Fuck yeah, now. Fuck yeah, now. But thanks a lot, Leslie. Much appreciated, my friend. Yasmin, I met. Hope you're well. Stand still. Just arrived. Brownie, who do you think man or match, Ward or Moore?
I'd give it a Ward.
Yeah, I think Ward. I think Ward because the amount of times he was called on, but Moore gives you something else. Moore gives you something else. Yeah. Just bear with me a sec. Let's see.
Yeah, it's still 0-0 here.
Yeah,
it's going to be 0-0 in half time, and then we're going to.
I told you I felt this had 0-0 written all over it.
It's going to be a last minute goal in this game. You can tell it's going to happen in the 90th, probably 3rd minute, something like that. So it's going to be shit all game, and then it's going to light up in like the last minute.
Right, let's see.
England-Scotland score going to be? It's going to be 3-2 England. England definitely winning that.
I think it's going to be 2-1 England. I think it'd be much closer than what many people think.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, there's a bad injury down for Denmark here.
There's been some nasty injuries at the moment. Right.
He's still down. God, what's he doing?
Where's there, Brownie? He did briefly come into the Wales chat, and he did come. He's having problems with his internet, but he may be on later on.
Oh, they're getting a stretcher here.
Yeah, I know.
Bad for Denmark here. Looks like he's having a fit. Oh, you can see the Finland players.
Like sometimes the players' faces, can't you?
Yeah, you can see they're looking at it and going. Ooh. They've just got their hands over their mouth because they're thinking, "What the hell's happened here?" Yeah, he's gonna have to come off. The stretcher's being prepared, and
well, for Schmeichel to go all the way up there as well, because his goal is the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, he's got his hands over his mouth.
Oh, look, they're all covering so that no one can take photos or something.
Yeah, he's fitting. You can tell. He's fitting. He's moving because his legs are keep moving, and that's bad. That's very bad. They've been told to cover him as well. They've all been told to cover him. The referee, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know how many minutes it's going to be. The referee's walked away because he just wanted to say that he's being covered at the minute, but this is a very bad injury.
Who is it, Dave?
I don't know who's down. Can't see the number. It might tell you on here. Look. Hope it's not one of the Denmark's key players. Even the managers are down on his knees. This is tough for Denmark. Match interrupted.
Ericsson, is it?
Oh, it is. It's Christian Eriksen. Suffers a horrifying injury. And this is our fucking flash score saying it's a horrible injury. We are going to have a delay to proceedings as have an injury to a player, and it's very serious. There'll be a lot of that.
Hey, they were giving him the electric shock.
God, this is his tournament over.
They were just giving him the electric shock.
What's the referee saying? They're gonna have to take it a half time. I think the referee's gonna have to because he's having CPR. He's having CPR. This is terrible to see. Let's hope that Ericsson's all right because
Yeah.
it's horrible to see. You can see them; they're all their faces. If you tell the story, because Casper Schmeichel don't just run to see his player if it's not serious.
As Leslie says, it looks like heart attack. I think it could be. I think it could be like a Fabrice Muamba type of incident.
Well, that game got called off, didn't it? During the.
This is terrible, and it really is. It really, really is.
I just seen him go down and start fucking.
Well, all I seen was as if he was having the electric shock. You know, as if when it like on casualty and they go stand back and it goes boom boom.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the referee should make the play. Will the players want to play after this?
Don't know.
Could this game be off? Would you really want your players to come back out after and want to play? Because you've got to look at the players' mental health now. It'll be shot to pieces. Yeah.
Is that a substitute? So Højbjerg, so it's kind of like, do you think he's all right, but he's going to bring Højbjerg on, maybe?
Højbjerg is already on, isn't he?
Oh, is he? I don't know.
Yeah, Højbjerg's already on. 48 minutes gone in this game, and we've been interrupted due to a terrifying injury.
Yeah.
His eyes were like... Oh, yeah. Definitely horrible. It's the worst. I've never seen this before. Apart from Maurice Muamba.
Yeah. And Mark Vivian Foe as well, wasn't it? A few years ago. I'm going to rewind this. I don't like doing it actually, but
I want to see what.
Because we were talking, and then all of a sudden it was an injury, wasn't it?
Oh, you can see it's fans on the mouths. It was. Oh, let's see. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, yeah, he's done. Football done for him. Horrible challenge. Let's watch this again.
It just went down. Nothing. Just collapsed.
I fucking fall back on me, like, what happened? Yeah, he just collapsed.
Yeah.
He ran and you could see he was gingerly, well, the ball, he fell on the ball got hit at him and he went down. And the players are all running at him. And the injury team are being hushed on. He's going, come on, bring them on. Yeah, this is serious, this, you can tell on that. I thought it was some challenge. It's not when you look further into it.
I know.
It just goes down. What's going to happen? I would call half time now. But they're not going to, are they? He's still down. How many minutes has he been down for? They've stopped the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Is this game going to be off? Are they going to have to play tomorrow?
I don't know.
Now, will it be up to the managers to decide whether this game's off, or will it be up to the FA? Now,
Well,
will it be up to,
there's a chair gone on.
because would you really want your players playing in a situation like this when they've just seen one of their players have a heart attack or whatever he's had? Seizure.
Sometimes it can have a reverse effect. You see, you know, with players trying to get themselves together. Come on, and let's do it. Let's do it for Christian. You know, let's
Yeah.
do it for him. Like, you know.
What are they doing? All the players are just standing around at the minute.
Yeah.
They're still treating them, and yeah, I would. Well, the manager's now come on the pitch. Is that a Denmark manager? Yeah. That's a Denmark manager gone on the pitch to say Christian. Because the referee spoke to him. I don't know what the referee said because I'm not the sound on. I don't know what the thingy. I don't know what they said.
I can't. That's the thing. So you can't
Yeah.
put sound on.
Is that someone from a UEFA? Sure, that's someone from a UEFA. He had a UEFA license badge on him. So is that someone? Is that someone who's going to tell us what's going to happen? Because I think this game. I think in all best interest. I think this game needs to be going to half time.
Yeah. Just bear with me a sec, mate. Bear with me a sec.
Yeah, I really hope we pull through as well. It's horrible to say something like this. Yeah, they need to go into half time and figure out what's going to happen because ref is English. He's it's Stuart Atwell, and the Denmark manager's walking back. I think. And the ref is English. He's Stuart Atwell, the referee for this game. Stuart Atwell, is the ref. Yeah, everyone will be pulled through because fucking hell, it's a horrible thing to see one of your players. What's happening now?
I don't know what's happening.
Well, I think the ref's going to call this off.
But it would like be an agreement. Look, we'll have to do it at 0-0.
I think this game will be off. You know, I think all the staff are thinking now.
Is that Christian Eriksen's wife on a pitch then?
I think so. Don't know. What are they doing?
The Finnish players are walking off.
The Finland players are walking off. But what's this mean?
That's what you say, don't you respect? Can't carry on.
No.
Is this half time? Is this gone off? Is it postponed?
I don't know, mate, to be honest.
Let's find out.
It does happen every now and then, you see. It does happen.
Yeah, it does. See, the Denmark players are still on the pitch.
Yeah. They like been covering from like a cameras and everything, covering their body.
Yeah, there will be. And I think this game.
That's crazy.
I think this game. The word I'm hearing is the game could be abandoned, and this is true.
Well, I suppose both teams would have to accept. Look, it's one. Let's share the spoils. Look, we've got blankets around it now.
And the referee's walking off the pitch, and you can see in his eyes he wants this off. Now, what happens? I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure it'll put it up on somewhere, and it isn't up anywhere yet. But the word they're saying, the word someone else is saying, is it's been abandoned, but it's saying interrupted. But then again, nobody knows until the referee makes the decision.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put my mic on mute, and then I'll put the
Yeah.
TV on and see what they're saying, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think he may have passed. I'm in tears. Yeah, well, that's what I think as well, you know. But because when you put the white covers on, that means I don't know what that means in football. Normally in horse racing, they put the green covers on, and then a horse has died. So that's the only thing I've got from experience on horse racing, but I don't know from football. But we'll hopefully he's all right. And yeah, I know it's very hard to see in football. This.
Yeah, they ain't saying anything, mate. They ain't saying anything. Dixon says he thinks that he may have passed on, lads. I'm in tears.
Hopefully not, but
I
don't
Sam
know.
says, Jesus Christ. It
You put the text on them and see what they're saying.
we won't know yet. It's just I don't know what to say. I mean, how many minutes was it until half time? It was about 15, wasn't it?
It was about 2 minutes, I'm sure, wasn't it? I'll go back and look. I'm sure in the 43rd minute or something, you know. I'll have a look. Because it was 48 minutes it rambled on to.
Yeah, but I think we must have been on it for about 10 minutes. Sam Archer says shocking scenes, man. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it must have been on
I
for
agree.
10. Yeah, it was at least 10 minutes.
I reckon so, yeah.
Yeah. It was 42 minutes. It stopped out. It'll be at least 10 minutes now, though.
I'm just.
The ticker stopped at 48. 40. What did it stop at? It stopped at 49, the ticker.
Bad of Krypton says he's dead, guys. They put a white tarp on him.
But could that mean just big precaution? I don't know. Or does that mean I don't know? It's terrible scenes. It is. It's very terrible scenes. You never want to see this in football. You
But you know what? I know I'm glad. In a way, I'm glad that no one put a challenge in on him, because that would have played with that other player's mind. You know?
Yeah, it would
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It may not have been the fault of a player who put a challenge in on him, but that wouldn't stop that player having mind games, you know? Right? It was. Geez.
What are they doing now? Well, if he has passed, they can't put the game back on. I tell you that.
I know.
Is the game on? Is the game on? Terrible, but it's not the first time.
John Wayne comes in. We'd have a bit of banter, but it's just not the time for it at the moment. Terrible, he says. It's not the first time. No, I agree, John. We're just saying the same. I remember Fabrice Mwamba when he was very lucky that there was a doctor in the front row of the ground when he had a heart attack, and Mark Vivian Foley.
Match is suspended.
Yeah. Yasman says match is suspended. I'm just.
Well, they took it off the TV.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean match off? I'll find.
I don't know.
Let's have a look on Sky Sports. Find something out.
My notifications on my phone is going crazy.
It just says abandoned. Match abandoned at 0-0. Does that means off, doesn't it? Abandoned.
Yeah. There must have been like an agreement between the both kind of football associations, Finland and Denmark. Say, look, let's agree to.
They don't do rules, that's it, they don't they?
Yeah, match abandoned due to Christian
Because
Eriksen
I
collapsing.
can't remember it happening in like a tournament like this. I can only remember it happening in league games.
Yeah, or it was an FA Cup game, Maurice Wamba, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bolton against Tottenham.
Yeah.
There's something like that, not like a World Cup or Euros or anything. I thought it was his wife on a touchline crying because she was being consoled by Kasper Schmeichel and so on. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right there, that Cardiff City fan.
It says on here he received CPR from medical staff. So whatever that means, it hasn't.
Well, CPR is the electric shock.
Yeah, the electric. Yeah. So that.
Before that, they do that to me. That's CPR.
Oh, is it? Just
And then as soon as they get that machine, and then they do that.
Sorry, Nathan. My mum is an avid watcher of Holby, so she's telling me exactly what.
Right, okay. Yeah.
No, and I know it's not a situation where but yeah.
Yeah, they've I know it's abandoned means cancelled. Yeah, I don't know if they'll have to go to the drawing board and think of what they're going to do. I would probably say 0-0. Just put 0-0.
Yeah. Normally
he's collapsed on the pitch.
Is he dead?
We don't know.
Don't know. Nobody knows.
Been abandoned, so could be anything. The white tape went up, so
the white tape went up.
The white sheet.
The white sheet.
Normally, Sinead, is that if it's abandoned after 65 minutes, that then the score is final. But it was before 65 minutes, but you don't really have time to play it again,
So what are you gonna do? I would
We're gonna have to do 0-0, I reckon.
What you'd probably have to do is, could you not say we start from 45 minutes in?
Yeah, that could be an idea. But when are you going to play an extra game, because it's games every day?
You're gonna have to just play it when there's 2 games. There's 2 games on.
Yeah.
Tuesday, play it then. But play from 45 minutes. Don't be playing it full 90. Play from 45.
Yeah. I'd say, and I will reiterate it. I think I'm glad that no one put a challenge in on him, because if they put a challenge in on him, then it could have had, it could have the blame game. The press and fans could have played the blame game, and it's not right.
News to follow from UEFA after this match. So news to follow after the Belgium match. What they'll probably do is 45 minutes. We'll say it ended at 45, and then play it on Tuesday. There's 2 matches on Tuesday. That's the only way they could do it.
Yeah.
Or just put it as 0-0, which I think the fair result would be play it on Tuesday, 45 minutes. Play it on 45 minutes. And then do that.
If both teams agree to 0-0, I can't see it. Why not, really? But it's.
I know, but you've got to think.
I know.
People might want it to. I think it would be that would be the fair result. But you've got to look at Finland. Finland might want to play it.
Yeah.
Denmark might not want to, and then if either team don't agree with each other, what are you going to do then? Is it down to the organisations of Denmark and Finland to decide, or is it down to UEFA?
Ray Anderson, hi Ray, hope you're well, my friend. I hope it's I hope you're well in the Caribbean. I think you are, right, isn't it? I water coming down. When I saw his eyes, I knew something was really wrong. I agree. I just because when the game was happening, when it happened, me and Nathan were just randomly talking bollocks. and then we just both looked at the TV at the same time, and we're all right. It's another injury because there had been a few injuries leading up to that.
Yeah, but Ericsson had went down before that. He had a challenge went down before that. Ericsson went down before that with it wasn't 2-footed or no, it was no harmless, but it went down. Maybe that the thought of that challenge made that happen. I don't know.
You never know, will you?
Or
you never know.
Maybe he wasn't feeling too right before the game.
Yeah. And Ray says, "Yeah, Jamaica. I thought it was Jamaica, Ray, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to offend you if you were like from Puerto Rico or somewhere. So I knew it was. I just broadened it and said the Caribbean.
I'm hoping. Well, our best wishes go out to Christian Eriksen and his family, and to Spurs as well. Spurs will be feeling
and Inter Milan
distressed, and Inter Milan will be feeling distressed at this time. It's hopefully he pulls through, but then I don't know. But we'll probably not hear news till tomorrow now about that. I wouldn't expect to.
But what do the fans do if they're in the stadium?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going on Twitter, and I'm just going to be.
Has he survived, though?
Huh?
Has he survived that?
We don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Or dead.
I'm just going through Twitter.
Or received CPR from medics, so they don't know if he's alive or dead.
I'll just
scroll a few things. Love you, bye. Makes this happen a few years ago. The one that's why they got defibrillators on the pitch.
Movies for one, yeah. Against it was Tottenham Evil.
Did you actually see it on the pitch?
Yes.
Yeesh.
I'll show you. I can't show you because go on, I'm on screen.
Oh, right.
We get raided by our mums.
You know.
Right, I'll just go through a few tweets in which people have said. Colin Miller, who's a writer for he's an Irish writer, but writes for Spanish football. Denmark's players had to form a protective ring around their teammate. A distraught wife was broadcast to the world. TV broadcasters and cameramen are capable of blocking footage of pitch invasion, but not this. Sorry, but that is not okay. And I completely agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I think it should, as soon as that injury happened, as soon as the BBC One knew, they should have shut off the game and went to the studio and not shown any of that, because you can't, like, that wife now will be so distressed, and God knows what she's going through now.
Well, Gary Lineker said, "Goodness me, this looks truly awful." And you've had people then going back, "Yeah, but you kept showing the images." And maybe why on earth isn't it an ambulance get him straight to hospital?
Well, how could you, I know, how could you get an ambulance on that pitch?
Well, it is easy. They've got it on.
And was the ambulance crew there? Well, it would have been, yeah.
Bianca Westwood, can't believe what I'm seeing. Please let Christian Eriksen be okay. John Hartson praying for Christian.
Yeah. I think what will probably happen is I don't know what will happen now, because what will happen with the next game? Will that be delayed a bit?
I don't know. Dom from West Ham Fan TV says, "What the fuck did he cut to his wife for? BBC is scum."
I couldn't eat
Fabrizio Romano says, "No words. Forza Christian." Beth Fisher, BBC Wales, says, praying for Eriksen.
Time is key when the heart stops, and best to work on him when he's on the pitch. Yeah, they put white sheets over him. Yeah, the white sheets went over. I don't know if that means that they don't want to sit. I think they did that because BBC was showing the pictures.
Well,
that's why they put the white sheet over.
El Chigarito TV, which is a Spanish broadcaster, which I watch over there a lot. Basically, they said UEFA suspended the game between Denmark and Finland after the Eriksen incident. Praying all the strength in the world for him. Now, Rhys Bowen has come in and said, "R.I.P." Dixon says, "Time is key when the heart stops. It's best to work on him when he's on the pitch." Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair. Listen, I don't know these things. I don't know. I'm just reading what's on Twitter.
We're just guessing at the minute. We don't actually know what.
Jasmine, did they put the white sheet over? Don't know.
Yeah,
if they did. Did they?
It was on BBC One, and before they cut, the white sheets went over, and the white sheets mean, what does it mean? Yeah, the white sheets to cover him for the photo. Yeah,
I thought this actually. I thought the white sheets were around him, not actually on top of him, because as I say, it was to cover him from photos. I thought that was as well. He's saying he was on oxygen when walking off. Was he walking off then?
I don't think he walked off.
beIN Sports reporter said Eriksen left the stadium alive. Well, you know what? Fair play to beIN Sports if they're on to this.
Well, at least beIN Sports one, right?
Yeah, but Professor loved me. That was so distressing. Pray for Eriksen and his family. Absolutely.
Right, so he did walk off. I didn't see that.
FIFA, heartbreaking stuff. Hope he recovers. Absolutely agree with you as well. Yes. Sorry, guys. That Paul Meyer said, "Did he collapse?" He did, Paul. Basically, there was no one around him. He just the ball. It was a throw in, and the player taking the throw, just done a short throw, and he just collapsed.
The ball hit off him, basically. Went for a throw in, the ball hit off him, he collapsed. We don't know why.
No challenge or anything.
No challenge, no nothing. It was just
that option. And John Wayne says, "No, he did not walk." I think the problem is, and you know, I'm sure. Well, we are the same as well, just as YouTubers. Basically, because everyone wants to get the information first out there. You know, there can be few cross wires, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he walked off.
ADT play for Eriksen. Random incident. Absolute. Random account. Thanks, Brownie and Brownie's mate. Yeah, his name's Nathan, mate. Nathan. I know it's not the best time to do it, but people are asking who you are, so you know.
I'm Nathan. I do. My channel's called Nathan Cast. I'm on with Denver for the UFC, or for Newcastle games, or for England games. I'll be on with Denver for, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, Danny Gabardon says, "Do me a favour, ref." And it's like, blow up kind of thing.
Well, yeah, he should have blew up earlier. He shouldn't have. He should
Well,
not have shown
to
him.
be honest, I think that he would need to have authorization from UEFA and so on before he could do that.
Yeah, but couldn't he not get that in like seconds?
I would have thought so. But you know what, Nathan, I like. Talksport have said prayers for Christian Eriksen.
Moments before he was staggering towards the touchline, then fell as the ball hit him. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
When he was on the floor, they should cut it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with
no, I agree. I agree.
all the comments. I do agree with all the comments.
Yeah.
It should have been stopped.
CMZY says it's vile zooming in on his wife like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
I think BBC need to come out with an apology. I don't think that should have happened.
Well, I think it won't be BBC cameramen, but it should have fought like that. And fair play to Kasper Schmeichel, and we have a Danish players who were consoling her away from the cameras or trying their best to do that.
Yeah. And fair play to Finland.
Yeah.
Fair play to
Daniel
Finland,
says, instantly burst into tears when I saw chest compressions praying for Chris. Absolutely.
Finland, that would have been horrible for Finland.
Yeah. Joe says terrible incident.
It's all kicking off on social media. Yeah, well, social media needs to stop now because all we need to think about now is Eriksen's health.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody kick off on social media go, oh, but it was the BBC. BBC can't have done much about that. I know, yes, they should have cut it earlier, but the BBC will feel heartbroken at the minute. That's why they went off air, and I don't know if many of them will return. I don't think many of them would. What's the next game on the Belgium game? ITV. Well, that's the best thing because I don't think BBC would want to do the next game with this incident. Roy Keane, Ian Wright, and Patrick Vieira will talk about it probably. I'm hoping they'll give us an update in that game, but if they don't, it'll probably be tomorrow because it's not the camera people though, Sean. It's not the camera people's fault.
It's the producers.
It's really the producers, and you've got to show it. If the producers say you've got to show it, then you've got to show it.
Because the cameras, it would be, for example, 10 different cameras with the producers looking at whatever each camera is looking at, and then they would say, right, go to camera 5, go to camera 4, go to camera 8 or whatever, because you can see what they're looking at. Well, obviously, one camera was zooming at the his wife, and someone took it upon themselves to say, right, go to camera 8, for example, who was zooming in on his wife.
Yeah, and they should be sacked for it because that shouldn't happen. But you've got to think now. Football's just a game at the end of the day. When a life has been, or if a life has been took in this sort of game, then come on, it needs to something needs to happen.
Professor Lud for me says a lot of tribalism in football, but deep down we are one big family. Shocking events, everything, but its coverage is secondary. Yeah, absolutely agree. I do agree. I agree with. For once, I agree with everything that's going on in this chat.
He's alive. His eyes are open. Yes, that doesn't. Where is that shown? Where you seen that he's breathing and responding? Because I know some news channels you can't believe them, and
John Wayne says TV shows a photo when they brought him out. He had his eyes open.
Twitter. Who on Twitter though? That's the question. Who put it on Twitter?
Right, that's, I'm still in shock, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, Denver's just put a tweet on Facebook saying, "The hardest moment I've ever on stream, feels absolutely devastated. I seriously hope he recovers and pulls through." Well, there's a picture here. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, listen. Don't.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't really believe that, to be honest, until someone comes and says, the probably best person to wait for to come out is the FA.
Yeah,
It's probably the best person. You can't be. Yeah, everyone's posting it, but come on, I'm not going to believe anybody until the FA put it out, or the Denmark Federation.
Yeah, I know.
Because people try and get news out quick. Journalists are the worst things for it, getting news out quick. But you've got to wait for the Federation.
Yeah.
Or if Spurs bring something out, then
That was mental. That was mental.
it's never happened in a tournament. It's never happened.
Yeah, it's only I can only remember things like it's happening in like league games.
Yeah, or FA Cup. That's all I can remember on. Yeah, FA Cup.
Yeah.
A league game, but it's never happened.
John Wayne says.
Yeah, but Christian Eriksen's still up.
Let's hope the best for him. That's all that's important now, and I completely agree.
Christian Eriksen's still a former Spurs player, so Spurs will be feeling devastated. Every football team will be feeling devastated.
There's a photo on Twitter, but you can't really tell with Twitter at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I know I wouldn't.
With Twitter at the minute. I know he doesn't play for Spurs now, but he's a former Spurs player, and still Spurs will have contact through.
Well, it was rumoured he was going to go back there, wasn't it?
It was rumoured, yeah. Spurs do want him back. Spurs want him back, yeah. But yeah, every football team will want to put their best wishes out to Eriksen, and I'm sure that Belgium and Russia will do the same. Yeah. When they kick off at 7, I think, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or something. But yeah, that's hopefully in the next couple of hours or the next
has Denver gone off? Has Denver finished his stream now, man?
I don't know. I just know he put something on Facebook. I don't know if he's ended his stream. Probably out. But that's probably has. Because
I don't know what.
I don't know.
A few other. Hi, Clive. Hope you're well. Clive for Brentford. Clive. Disgrace for that being. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I've noticed many. I've noticed many people putting videos and everything out online, and I've also noticed quite a lot of people saying, "Look, don't share it. Have some respect for the family, just in case the worst happens." Really, which is understandable.
Yeah, Denver's finished his stream.
Newcastle even.
Newcastle would have tweeted.
Says, on Twitter, it shows a picture of him awake. Apparently, he's stable. Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Reps's Army says it's been reported Eriksen is conscious, meaning his eyes were open. Yeah, but his eyes could be open, my friend, or you can still die with your eyes open.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Don't
Christian is 30 years old.
Christian, yeah, he's 30 years old. I know.
Yeah.
No matter, well,
No matter how old you are, it's still. God, yeah, it's.
I think it just hits home to people that you know, you can be the fittest person in the world, but you know, if you have a heart murmur or you know, right. Sean says Sky are on it now. Football fan says hi football fan. Hope you're well.
Yeah, hi,
Shame it
football
couldn't
fan.
be high in better circumstances, but Paul said he had COVID last year, didn't he? Hope it's not related.
He did have COVID last year. I hope it's not related, but then again, it could be.
And Sean says, typical Sky. Fuck's sake, Sky News reporting on it, and all of a sudden they cut to an advert.
They do, and that's why I hate Sky Sports for, because they always do. Sky News might have it on.
Yeah, that's what he said, Sky News.
Very good one, Sky News. Sky Sports do cut adverts, but Sky News sometimes, they cut an advert as well. Typical them. BBC.
Right, listen, right. Benno News. Benno Newsroom. It could well be a. It looks like, thankfully, it looks like some news outlets now are posting that photo.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah. And he's saying that he did raise his hand to the crowd as he was leaving the pitch to say thank you to the crowd. There's some news. Normally, you know, a news outlet would have to check, double check, triple check before they even put anything out there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that is the case, and then if that is the case, recover. Hopefully he's well recovers from it, and then we see him playing football.
I know. If I'm honest with you, I think insurance companies, no insurance company would touch him now. I don't think. It's like very much like Fabrice Muamba. Once that happened, he had to retire.
So that's Christian Eriksen's. Obviously it's Christian Eriksen's Euros.
Right. Sean Morris says that as well. Says something like that as well. And John Wayne said he hold his hands up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'll play again. Yeah. It's a horrible way to end his career, I'll tell you that, because he's played really well. He's been a really good player.
Fabrizio Romano is now right. Okay, now Fabrizio Romano has done it. And Juan Thornton says, right, okay, I'm going to just put Fabrizio Romano's tweet because it's finally it's good news. Thankfully, it's good news.
Yeah, thankfully it is. Yeah, let's just hope he recovers from it, because something like that is a very, very dangerous injury. Whatever happened, a heart attack's very
right. Let's put it on you. Let's put it on you, because at least it gives everyone a bit of hope. Then a bit of hope, and
official tweet.
Oh, there you go. Right, one second, guys. Right, as you can see, Fabrizio Romano, 8 minutes ago now, He says, get the images, official picture. Christian Eriksen seems conscious, all prayers and thoughts with Chris and his family. So obviously you can see the photos, you can see the get the images, copyright sign there as well.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano's are very good.
And then Fabrizio Romano also then says 3 minutes ago, UEFA official statement. Following a medical emergency of Eriksen, a crisis meeting has taken place and both teams are matched. Further information will be communicated at 7:45 Central European time. So that is 6:45 our time. So you're looking around about 15 minutes. The player has been transferred to the hospital and now stabilized. So that's, you know, I suppose that fine. It is good news, but that's basically how it is. That yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, he posted it, so it's I hope that's real. He is okay. Come on out, lad. I think so. Listen,
it is. Yeah.
For Fabrizio Romano's faults, and believe me, you know, in my opinion, he does have some faults. There's no way he would put his career on the line by putting false information like that out. Absolutely no way. Sean Morris says, not to make light of it, but I chose Eriksen Dream Team. Paul says, official truth following medical. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano's just put on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said as well. John Wayne, let's go, Christian. Absolutely.
Yeah, medicals. Yeah, credit the medical staff as well, because their medical staff must have been feeling so much heartbreak and having to run on that pitch that fast. That is.
Warren says, I know one of the people there in the tunnel, and he was lucid and awake. Okay, no worries. Yeah, well, I'm probably behind that. I'm behind everyone's talking now. Sorry, guys. I've it's jumped a bit. I'm not. Professor Love for me says. Professor Love for me says, just knowing he's okay. Just knowing he's okay, emotional overflowing at the moment, just such a relief. I agree with you. I'm yeah. UEFA just put out a same statement. Yeah, that's what as Fabrizio. Yeah, that Fabrizio basically copied and pasted it. Go Lemon. Go Lemon says, medical staff are heroes. How fast they would act. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Stefan, hi Stefan, hope you're well. Stefan says, only just heard the news as I've been writing for a day. Terrible news. May send best wishes, Christian. And that's from everyone. That's from everyone. Dixon says, if you pose through medical staff, deserve a standing ovation. You know what? The medical staff deserve a winner's medal after this tournament.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You know, or you know, they should have as much admiration as the winning team of the tournament has, if not more. Leslie says, Prayers for Christian. I do apologize if I mispronounce the name. I was shocked that the TV channels were zooming in on his face when it happened. Should have given him space praying for Christian. I was actually shocked that the producer would have went to the camera, which was zooming in on his wife, who was obviously breaking down on the side. Yes, my official statement from Denmark: Christian Eriksen is awake and undergoing further examinations. Prayers and energies to you, Christian. That's nice, Paul. And Stefan said, from what I can gather, medical staff did amazing.
They did, yeah. That fast to go onto the pitch. The players were waving them on, saying, come on, you need to get on the pitch now. And the medical staff just got on as fast as they could. And
yeah.
I think it was seconds. It took the medical staff seconds to get on that pitch.
Finlay says, watching the match, I thought he was faking it when he fell until I saw his eyes pull through Christian. I know. Well, to be honest, I mean, you said yourself, Nath, when you've seen it in normal, at first you thought that the guy you challenged, because the way the camera angle was, at normal speed.
Yeah, at normal speed,
you think that he was getting in it, but when he actually broke, a guy would have been about a yard away from him, 2 yards maximum.
I slowed it down, and as soon as I slowed it down, you could tell he didn't. There was no foul. It was a throw in. He threw it in.
Yeah, just short.
Eriksen just went down.
Yeah, I agree. Leslie says he's in hospital and he's okay. I'm supposing now we're just going to have to knowing that he's okay. But do you think they'll recommence?
When though? When, that's the question. When?
I don't know.
They can't commence tonight because there's a game.
Because you have a game now. Well,
I don't think any players will be in it.
The official statement says Central Time 7:45.
So 6:45
Central European Time, so that's 6:45 UK.
It's 6:38 now, so it's not long till the statement comes out. That it could mean they play Tuesday. That is the only question I've got, because Tuesday is only two matches.
But you know what, right? Why didn't the BBC just stay on? Because that's all. There's another program on now.
Maybe they're told to go off air.
Why? Because they messed up with the producer.
No, maybe they were told to go off air because they didn't want.
I know, but now that statement has come on, you would have thought that that Match of the Day would come back on and have like a live kind of thing with that statement being.
You would have thought, yeah, but they've got catch.
Jersey boy said, sadly, it looks like Eriksen may not play football again. I'm so happy he's okay and breathing, but to me, it looked like he had a cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it did
absolutely. The same Jersey boy.
I think it's sadly to say, I think it's Eriksen's career over, but.
Yeah. But you know what?
You never know.
At least he's still alive.
Yeah. And at least he can say that he's had a brilliant career, because he has.
Yeah.
He's a very good player, Christian Eriksen. And I think the Denmark players, if they had the choice, they'll want to play it. They'll want to play it for Christian Eriksen. So
play for him.
It'll probably be played Tuesday because there's only 2 matches. That's the only way it can be played. It can't be played on Friday because there's already a lot of matches. So Tuesday is the only day they can play it.
Yeah.
Under my understanding, unless they move a game, but I don't think they'll want to move a game.
Yeah, I suppose they'd have to go. I suppose they'd have to just approach every player, see what see what their mindset is about
Well,
it.
look, yeah, I think
You know what? But it would be nice. I know with competition within competition mindset of some people may not be able to may not want to accept it. But it would be nice if they just say, "Look, the final score 0-0."
well, by the looks of it, I'm looking at Tuesday's fixtures. The only game at time it can be played on Tuesday is at 2 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Now, whether
Um,
that happens, I don't know.
Stefan says, unfortunately, this puts football into perspective. Absolutely does, Stefan. It's for bloody pink boots says. I think the BBC didn't come back to confirm everything as they probably don't want to milk the Ericsson saga, especially after resuming cameras for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tobena Lewis says, pray for Ericsson.
Maybe they just thought we'll go off air. We'll maybe come back on air tomorrow when they're back on air and just say,
yeah,
this is what happened. We apologise for one of the cameras zooming in.
But they won't, were they? You know.
Well, that's what should happen. Yeah, well, like we want to stay alive till the statement comes out, because when the statement comes out, then we can clarify everything. Because coming off now,
I'll tell you what I'll try and do, and guys, I'm only saying I will try. Is if I can get a stream to the official statement from UEFA, then I'll just I'll screen share it. I will try and do it, but you know what YouTube guys, you know what YouTube can be like.
Yeah.
But I'll try my best on it.
As soon as the official statement comes
Dixon
up,
Dixon says, thank you, Brownie and Nathan, for staying alive after the event. Huge respect for that, keeping us updated. Dixon, I'll be honest with you, man. It did cross my mind just to end it sooner, but I don't know. I just think that there's some people who are in the chat or are watching this may not be able to see any pictures, not just pictures, sorry, or have any kind of information apart from you. So if we could help those people get information, so be it. Really, just we have to be careful what I wanted to put out and what I didn't. Jersey Boy says it could have been anything. Could have been from a heart problem. Yeah. Deterioration.
it could have. It could have been an effect of when he had COVID last year. It could be anything. It could be he might have had a heart problem. Now we don't know what life Christian has. We only know him playing on the pitch. He could have had a heart problem.
And it said all that matters is Ericsson to be with us and breathing. And I couldn't agree more, Jersey Boy. I'll be honest with you, couldn't agree more. And Stefan says exactly the same. Dave comes in. Hi, Dave. Hope you're well. He says very sad news about Christian. Yeah. And Kai, he says, was the game cancelled? We're not too sure what's actually happening with the game at the moment, my friend. There's supposed to be an official. There's a
crisis meeting now. We'll get a statement at 6:45. Hopefully, in the 6:45, it'll announce when the game has been played. The only time I can think the game will be played is Tuesday at 2 p.m. It's the only time I can think, unless they move a game. But I don't think it'll be if I want to move a game. That is the understanding of what I'm thinking right now.
Jersey Boy says the game is suspended and not cancelled as of now.
Yeah, but they'll not play tonight, Jersey Boy. They'll not play tonight. That is definitely not going to happen.
You know what? Right, I wouldn't put it past him to play it tonight. Now, knowing that he's okay.
Yeah, but
I know. Hey,
you've got to think of the player's mindset.
Listen, I know what UEFA are like, right? My first my first ever European Cup final. Stefan will know this, what I'm going to say, but my first ever European Cup final was 1995 European Cup final, Champions League final. And there were many dead bodies lying on a running track, and UEFA still made sure that the game was played while dead bodies were on a running track. Obviously, that was Heysel. So I will have whatever you if UEFA push to resume a game, that would not surprise me one bit. Going on the history.
Yeah. It's really down.
That's the players who get it.
Yeah, well, players weren't up for it in high school, but they still were told to play on. We had 68 people died in there.
Yeah. No, it's 2 o'clock tomorrow, England game. 2 p.m.
And Stefan, yeah. I think he could play it tonight. I remember high school like yesterday. We were talking about it the other day, Stefan, but you know yourself, that game should never have been played. Breaking news. Oh, no.
I thought it was some breaking news on the statement there. What scene?
No.
Finnish Football Union C. Ericsson is awake. Oh.
Okay, Fabrizio Romano has done a couple of other tweets related, so I'll screen share these as well. Okay, so bear with me. Right. I've read out the official UEFA statement. Ben says, official statement from Denmark. Christian Eriksen is awake in capital letters, undergoing further examinations at Rings Hospitalet. Pray for Eriksen. Inter CEO, because Eriksen is an Inter Milan player, said to Sky Sports after direct contact with Denmark medical staff, there's acute optimism for the situation. Pray for Eriksen. Denmark officially confirmed that Eriksen is now awake. Yeah, so
we're just waiting for the statement.
And as Stefan says, exactly, Stefan. Nothing on the BBC. Jeez. They're low to themselves, aren't they, BBC? They really are.
It just says crisis meetings taking place now. This crisis meeting could last till 7 o'clock. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I know. Look at News 24. Unfortunately, modern day, it seems like, as per usual, Twitter has beaten all the news outlets once again.
Yeah, that's normally the case, isn't it?
Right, Paul says Sky Sports. He appeared to be having a heart massage as well as several electric shocks to the chest from medical staff. Yeah, but I could. We seen that anyway. I'm not having to go at you, Paul. I'm just on about the state and reporting on some of these. I mean, look, me and Nathan, we are only and others. And others, right? We're only YouTubers who do it for. At the moment, we do it for a hobby, right? And it's shocking that we have got the information out there quicker than some of the news outlets. And what Stefan says is right. I'm not on Sky fake fucking news, and all they're talking about is a G7 when someone nearly died on a football pitch.
I know, which is just a very big disgrace from Sky News, and they shouldn't be reporting on the G7 when something's just like seriously like this has just happened. Surely they should.
Right, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean that. I wasn't having a go at you. I was having a go at I was having a go with state and reporting. Nathan, me and my mum's Nathan there, and by using basic tools, e.g., going on social media and finding out we are giving more information than. I'm not blowing hot air both our asses because it's been with the help of people in the chat as well. But it's an absolute disgrace that we have been able to get more information out than BBC and Sky News about the situation. And the BBC had the game on in the first place.
Yeah, and they cut off straight away, didn't they?
Stefan says, it's shocking, mate. Sorry, Paul. Thanks, mate. I know you know. And Taib says, big up Brownie. Owen, hi Owen. Hope you're well, my friend. He says they'll play it tomorrow.
Well, that's my tomorrow. No, you can't. When are you going to play it? My suggestion's Tuesday. Now, I don't think they can play
unless tomorrow morning, is it?
Well, when are you going to play it? 11 o'clock? When's the first match? 2 o'clock. We could play it at 11, but then come on, you've got I don't think they could. If they want to, if they want to play it tomorrow, play it tomorrow. But when are you going to play it? If they're saying play tomorrow, why not play tonight? Why not play it at 11 o'clock if you have to? Not many people will be watching live, but you need to put it at a time where all the players are going to be all right. Because these players, you've got to look at these players' mental health now. These players will be distraught.
Just one sec. Nate, just 1 sec. Just bear with me a sec, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, mate. Just 1 second.
Could do. But when are you going to play it Monday? There's 3 matches. It's like saying you're going to have to play it then. You're going to have to play it Tuesday, but then you have to play it at 2. But tomorrow you could play it. You could have to play it at 10 o'clock though, because the England game clicks off at 2. You can't have 2 games clashing. They don't want to do that. But then if they want to clash the 2 games, then do it. But it's not. No, they should just get everybody who's played on that pitch to say, right, I'll play. I should have to speak to the players first, and that's a hard thing. These players are going to be distraught, very distraught after Christian Eriksen's serious injury. But yeah, it's just guessing at the minute. Let's wait for the official news because I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. But if I get any news why Brownie's doing something, well, I'll bring it to you. But There's nothing at the minute. Yeah, health is more important than football. Exactly. Health is more important than football. Now, mental health, there's a big thing going on with mental health at the minute. I don't think half of these players will want to play after seeing it, teammate. Would you, if you were in that situation and you were playing on that pitch at that time, would you play the game?
Aye, mate. Sorry, just had to pop to a toilet, mate. That's all.
That's fine.
So what other guy said in the standstill? Yeah. I know, Stefan. I did go to the toilet, my friend. I did go to the toilet. Standstill says health is more important than football. Absolutely right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I just said to the chat, if you were one of them players and you were on the pitch at that time, would you want to play the game today? You wouldn't. You'd be all over the place.
I know. But Real Madrid, sorry. They do act like Real Madrid half time. UEFA have got absolutely zero common sense at times.
Oh God!
And so I don't. I won't put anything past them, my friend. I mean, you know, it just shows, you know, the amount of common sense UEFA have just by having these finals all over the continent. You know, it should be in one place. It should be a festival of football in that one particular chosen place. And you know, we got no thought of supporters being flying around everywhere.
Of course they haven't. And during this time with COVID and everything, I think it should have just been in one place, and I think England should have been the whole nation because half of the games have been played at Wembley anyways.
I'll just go through a few more tweets until hopefully some news will come out in the next couple of minutes. Danny Gabardon, who's a friend of the show, trying to get him on as well, but he says incredible job there done by paramedics and doctors, amazing people. James Rowe, who's been on this channel. James, also a friend of the channel, says, I'm privileged to watch Christian Eriksen here at Ajax because he's based in Holland now. And he really was a joy to watch. Was invited to train with Ajax first team at the age of 17. And having spoke to many who played with him, we couldn't believe his ability. A great professional. Get well soon, Christian. Whatever. Guy Neville does Christian Eriksen with heart and a praying emoji. You also as well. I have to say this. I have to say this, right? But you really do have to think of some mindsets who are on social media when they just, you know, they make comments which are absolutely fucking stupid.
They do, yeah.
You know, really winds me up. Stefan says UEFA or FIFA thinking about fans? No way. Exactly right, Stefan. Exactly right. Right, James Rowe, 3 minutes ago. Well, in fact, no. Semra Hunter, friend of a channel. She reports. In fact, let's get some of these tweets up because I think
all the breaking news is Sky have just put on Eriksen stable in hospital. That's the only breaking news on Sky at the minute.
Yeah, hang on. Hang on, mate.
We knew that ages ago. Skype's
Yeah.
recording great in now.
Hang on. Because I some of these I prefer to put the actual tweets on rather than me reading them because they deserve some credit.
Yeah, definitely.
So just bear with me a sec. Okay. Right, got it. Right. Summer Hunter, who I spoke to, who I had an interview or a chat with the other day, who's a host of La Liga TV, just says, so glad here that Ericsson is stable. My thoughts go out to him, his family, and those close to him. Now, James Rowe, just bear with me a sec. James Rowe Twitter. Oh no, it's the wrong James Rowe. Hang on, 1 second, mate.
You may be saying something else.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna put you on mute, mate, because I'm gonna put the TV on. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what.
Right, guys. Breaking news. Yeah, breaking news. The game is actually going to be played tonight.
Do we know what time?
Don't know. They need to get the players together. Need to get players together, but it is actually going to be played tonight. So
that is shocking by UEFA.
That was actually. Just bear with me a sec.
Is it going to be played from 45 minutes, or is it going to be played the full match
again?
I don't
know, mate. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. Sky Sports confirmed anyway that the game is going to be played tonight.
That is...
And you know what? I fucking told everybody.
You did, yeah, you did.
I told everybody. Stefan backed me up. I know how fucking callous and cruel UEFA can be. And he's thankfully he is awake, but they don't give a flying fuck about so
that is a fucking
Callum
disgrace.
said fuck off. Yes, Sky News has just confirmed that the game is going to be played tonight. Paul says that's a fucking disgrace.
They won't be in the right mindset. Like I've said,
Standstill says players won't be in the right mindset. Should be 0-0. I agree on that, actually. I agree on that. But
I do as well.
Listen, Standstill, you don't know, mate. What to have that, you would probably you'd need to have the agreement of obviously UEFA, both the FAs and could well be, and let's be honest as well, probably need to be accepted by Russia and Belgium's FAs as well, because they're the other two teams in the group.
But wouldn't it not matter about Russia or Belgium? It should just matter between the other two.
If they share the points because they suspended or they postponed the game, it would matter. It would affect Russia or Belgium. Well, it could anyway, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So you probably need an agreement from all 5 organisations to have that game finished at 0-0. And let's be honest, it's, because if they didn't have agreements like that, it would have been legal cases thrown all over the place.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So
Santa Claus on Sky now, reporter.
Yeah. Other game is also up. No, other games still being played as far as I'm aware. Stefan, I don't know how.
No, BBC
says, football is a business. Some money talks. Absolutely.
Football is a business, but it's a very big fucking disgrace by UEFA.
Jamie says, can't believe this match is still happening. Welcome to UEFA. And people wonder why many fans have lost patience with them.
God knows what the two teams are going to be like when they're playing football.
I know.
All the players going to have an agreement where they just don't try. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Stefan will know because we were talking about it earlier. That game, Liverpool didn't try at all. Clive may remember.
The players have asked to restart.
Clive is saying the players have asked to restart.
Where's that coming out of?
Well, listen. Even though on paper the other game does sound more interesting than on paper a Denmark-Finland game, I just think out of sheer respect, we'll stay on this game even if the other game kicks off.
Yeah, I think that brings out the respect. Anybody should do that. Everybody should do that. The Belgian game, yes, it's a bigger game. Yes, the two big teams, but this game, because of this injury, because of the seriousness of the injury, it has to be this game.
Yeah. I think so. Stefan's going to be playing it. Yeah. Dixon says. Clive says 100% it's the players. No, I'm not doubting you, mate. I'm not doubting
I'm
you.
not doubting it, but I feel it too hard to believe. You know what I mean?
Dixon says 20 minutes and kicking off. The mental trauma on the players will surely never leave them. You're absolutely right on that.
I just.
Is it back on BBC now, then, guys? Is it back on BBC?
I'll have a look now. No, not yet. It's not even nothing. No BBC aren't showing it yet. They've got the hits, the celebrity special. What the frig that is? The hit list. What the hell's going on here, man? Who's showing the game?
Incredible. And as Stefan says, no wonder there was a breakaway league. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not doubting that. If the players have agreed, then yeah.
Denmark, Finland is local derby and a massive game. I know. Stefan, you know Sam yourself. You know Sam Greenwood. He lives in Norway, and yeah, we were talking about it last night.
Yeah, I think Ericsson probably did tell him to play, go out and play for his lads. That's what he's probably said.
Yeah.
And I think the manager would have had to agree with it as well. So would the opposition manager, so would the other players had to agree.
Yeah. Jersey Boy said, for what I've seen, all the players have agreed for the game go ahead. I think Ericsson have told them. I think so. I think so. But you know what? What kind of mindset would you be if you're a Finnish player? You know?
Well, you would just have to try and...
You know, like if a Danish player and one of your teammates does that and you're obviously, the mindset is get out there, let's win for Christian, blah, blah, blah. If you're a Finnish player, and what type of mindset do you do? Will we feel bad? Will we feel bad if we beat them?
Yeah, will we feel bad if we beat them? That's the mindset. That would be the mindset. Yeah, but that's going to go around in your mind, and some of the players might say, "I don't want to play this game," and maybe they're going to have to make late changes. Maybe some of these players will say, "No, I'm not playing," and they've had to probably substitute some of them, or if they've let them, take them out of the squad and put other players in. I don't know what the go ahead would that be. I don't. If I was one of the players, I wouldn't play.
40 was gone when
your mindset's gone. Soon as an injury like that, your mindset's gone. You can't focus on the game.
Just Boy says if Ericsson retires or at least doesn't play for a while, he should still be involved in backroom for Denmark with such influence.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dixon says, I know it's incredibly rare, but it's not. But is that not in the back of your mind now every time the player drops in? Well,
yeah, it will be. Any time you play football now, anytime them players play football now, it will be in the back of their mind. You fall to the ground, you don't get back up. That will be in your mind.
Stefan says you just got to be professional. It's very harsh, but true. It's easier said than done, though, Stefan. You know that. Easier said than done at times. BBC should have cut it off as soon as it happened.
They should have, yeah. Totally agree. Should have, yeah. But it's a horrible way to. I've just got, according to Sky Sports News, the game will kick off at 7:30.
So 15 minutes. So the other game. So the other game is 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So
I don't care about the other. I don't care about the other game. If I'm honest with you, mate. To be honest, I think it's quite disrespectful for anyone to be switching games at 8 o'clock.
Well, I don't think BBC should play the Belgium-Russia game until.
Well, it's ITV, that isn't it? Why?
Yeah.
Why can't they just delay the Belgium-Russia game and play it at like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock?
You could do, but you've got to get agreement from Belgium and Russia then, and the FA,
But I think that would be far easier to be agreed upon.
It would be,
even if it's an extra hour.
Well, if you're playing from when I've said 45 minutes, you go. So it's basically half time now. Let's say it's half time. It's 0-0. You go after the second half. You got 45 minutes. So
say an
say
hour.
7:30.
Say an hour. 9 o'clock kickoff.
9 o'clock kick off for Belgium. Yeah,
We can easily do that.
Yeah, should do. But who knows?
Maddie says, yeah, Belgium's on ITV. Yeah, I agree. Right. I'm just going to go and make myself a pot noodle.
yeah, you can make yourself a pot noodle. Everyone, it's you know, I'm going to go get a drink
you know
as well.
What? Because
I'm going to go get a drink.
You know what? I was going to do 3 watch-alongs and the daily roundup show tonight.
You're going to be absolutely
I was going to be having an hour right now in between games. So just bear with me, guys, right? And Nate, if you need to pop out for food or drink or whatever, don't. Right. So just all right. Bear with me a sec.
Oh, my. Well, yeah, we it's strange to go more. It's picking up at 7:30. It's sometimes we'll pick that up, but it is picking up at 7:30. Still alive when we pick it up when we start at 7:30. Yes, it's not great, but I want to play. I could play football at that. I could play football at that. It's like it's happening in fucking I don't bring one thing, but it's not. It's balance that's at the end of the game. One thing we're not seeing, we got the later. The mindset, like I said, running down, if I was on that pitch and I was down on it, I said, sorry, but I couldn't. The mindset is built, even when it's not as serious as it. If someone goes on the stretcher, you can, even if it's like, it's basically in front of all the time. All the time, you want to have a hot and talk to all of it. You can talk over 3 hours. The BBC on the screen, surely white crying in that. You should just, they should just put it. Like, I would say that cameraman inspired doing that. Yeah, but we should put it on Susan on the tape. Just put it in, put it off. Or we won't show you on the names because it's been told. BBC haven't apologized, but still not. I wake up well. All the got paid 7:30. Belgium and Russia.
While we wait for Nathan, I must say, guys, right? You lot in the chat, you a bunch of bastards, I tell you. Right?
There we go.
You lot in the chat, a bunch of cheeky bastards. A bunch of cheeky bastards, Nathan. I must be honest.
Right? What is it?
We have. Pot noodle. Stefan laughing. Pot noodle. He said Gordon Ramsay recommends pot noodle.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the strong goal.
Hot Noodle's fighting back. This cheeky bunch of bastards. And Stefan
Why
said
don't-
preparation of a pot noodle can take ages.
I don't think the game's been shown on BBC.
And Stan still says, wind up a microwave. You know what I mean?
Shouldn't BBC be showing the game now if it kicks off at 7:30?
Well, I thought so, because my mum won, what do you want on? Casualty.
Casualty.
Yeah, well, my mum said, well, I want you off, I want you away from you when Casualty is on. I said, what time am I on? She said, 9:30 or something, isn't it? 9:20. I said, well, I doubt if I'll be on now.
I doubt that'll be on, yeah. Well, Casualty might be tomorrow. Well,
Yeah, I know.
on Monday. On Monday.
So, I don't know. Actually, don't know what the hell is happening. But it also just shows the lack of information coming from the mainstream media over this whole situation is a disgrace.
I know.
and Stefan says, Delia Smith has got nothing on Brownie.
Denver's just deleted his Denmark stream and he's deleted his Belgium stream and he went, right, I'm doing Denmark. He sent it to me, he says, I'm doing Denmark. I went, me and Brownie are still on doing Denmark.
Oh.
So,
well,
he went, because I couldn't feel right doing that. We couldn't feel right doing that game.
No,
either.
I know. You know, I know that you know, on paper it's a better game on paper, but I
was enjoying the Denmark game actually. I was really enjoying it. I know.
As Stefan says, it's a local derby. I just can't understand why they can't just put the Belgium game forward in an hour.
Because they're greedy. That's what they do.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, how is it? Get it on. Are we? We're still with this show. Unless this show is just going to cut off and it could be on BBC Two, right? It's not. No. I bet you it's meshed up their schedules, like.
Yeah.
I bet you BBC won't be very happy. To resume, it's going to resume. News out on Sky now. Denmark v Finland match will resume at 7:30. So it'll resume from 45 minutes. That's what
I got thinking. You.
It'll be a sad day for football. Yeah, it is a sad day for football. Belgium and Russia will kick off at 9 p.m. UK time. Is that also being confirmed? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've just had a thing now from developer. So, Belgium, Russia is still going. What did you say? Sorry, mate.
Apparently, it's going to kick off at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Ah, right. Okay. So that's basically. Oh, so once again, Brownie.
Yeah. Brownie with the news.
Yeah. Jeez, I tell you, incredible. Someone needs to give me a PR job, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Brownie needs a PR job, remember? let's get him a PR job on Sky. Be better than some of these players. Better these pundits. These pundits don't know now. Fucking hell. They're now talking about Scotland, Czech Republic. That's Monday. Come on,
Right.
get on with
There
it.
you go. Now it's on. It's on. Back on. Right. UEFA statement. Following a request made by both players of both teams, UEFA. Oh, hang on.
Is he going to apologise?
Freeze it then.
Right. Following UEFA statement. Following a request made by players of both teams, UEFA have agreed to restart a match between Denmark and Finland at 8:30 Central European time, so 7:30 UK time. The last 4 minutes of the first half will be played. There will be a 5-minute halftime break, followed then by the second half. So only 5 minutes for.
So what I predicted, wasn't it? I predicted that. So I
What did Lineker apologise on behalf of BBC?
I don't think he did. No, not that I heard. He probably did. I haven't got the sound on. He did say something.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what he said, but I think he said something. I think they're just talking about about just giving.
And Stefan says, lucky Stefan's around to give Brownie the news. Cheeky bastard.
Lucky you all. Yeah, lucky the chat keeping us updated.
Yeah, I know. But it just shows that. With the help of a chat and with the help of social media, what is the fucking point of mainstream media? You don't need it.
Don't need it. We've got YouTube.
Don't need it. We have beaten Sky, but Football with Brownie YouTube channel and the Football with Brownie YouTube community has beaten Sky and BBC with the news today. And it's not the first time. All these mugs are getting paid hundreds of thousands a week. Well, not hundreds of thousands a week, hundreds of thousands a year. And Brownie's doing it as a fucking hobby. Fucking typical.
You know what? Mark Goldbridge is doing the Belgium-Russia game. I think he shouldn't do that, but...
Well, that's his...
No. Should be on this game. This game's going to
Look at this mug. Dislike and report. What are you going to dislike and what are you going to report? What have we done?
Yeah, what have we done? We're bringing the news to you. Yeah. We're being on for 2 hours and 38 minutes now.
Yeah, I've had a pot noodle.
Now we're gonna fucking need it after this. Look at me.
Denmark's going to restart at yeah. Jesus, dislike and report. You have to worry about some people, haven't you?
Oh no, they're all having a huddle now. The team. I don't know what the man. I think the manager's saying, go out there and show Christian Eriksen that we can do this. Yeah. Win it for him. Because if you win it for him, then Christian Eriksen at least can say yes.
Oh, I tell you what, I bet them Danish players are pumped up like hell now.
Imagine they come firing out the block, start fucking tackling everybody, fouling them all up and get goal. First minute or something. Just run through it all.
But again, the Finnish players must be. But Stefan says.
Number 24 is coming on for Denmark for Christian Eriksen.
Stefan says, even after all this, I must admit, Fiona Bruce is looking more sexier.
Report Brownie for eating a pot noodle.
Yeah, report Brownie for eating a pot noodle. Yeah, report, yeah. He's disliking it because it's chicken and mushroom. He prefers a curry.
So yeah, the match is back underway. I don't know what the referee's going to do here. Is he going to throw it in? Is he giving the ball back to Denmark? What's he going to do?
It was a nice start. All of them shaking hands and so on.
Yeah, it's a brilliant start by both sets of teams.
Yeah.
And the fans are clapping, which is which is brilliant to see. And yeah. And he's going to give it back to Denmark, and Denmark get back underway for the resume of the first half. We've got 5 additional minutes on the clock. Oh, they've come back to 41st minute. 41st minute they've come back to.
Yeah.
So yeah, Denmark are underway now. Come on, Denmark, let's get a goal.
Guys, I'm just going to eat my pot noodle for a minute. All right. Hang on, I was going to eat it until I seen Stefan's new comment, which is chicken and mushroom is the best pot noodle. Absolutely. Chicken and mushroom is the only pot noodle.
Yeah. Denmark are on the ball. Can Denmark get it into the box? Cross from Denmark, it's blocked and it's a throw in to Denmark. Denmark with its throw in on the 42nd minute. Can we get something from this throw in? Finland have the ball.
Nave, what time are
Yep.
you on? What time are you on?
42 minutes.
Ah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. And I must also say as well, guys, thank you very much for staying with us during all this, doing all this, this issue, really. It is quite heartwarming knowing that we're trying to fulfill a hobby, and at the same time, you guys are sticking by us and giving us support and giving the channel support. And wanting a channel to be successful. So, from bottom of my heart, thank you very much for sticking by us in the last 2.5 hours. Sticking by me while I'm eating my pot noodle. Sticking by me when my mum is in my ear shouting about casualty.
Yeah. At least Casualty he'll be on at 9 something.
Oh, they delay casualties next week now.
And also as well, thanks Nate for sticking by it, and your help throughout the last 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's fine, man. I've got to be here anytime, mate. Look and watch the matches. I've watched every game so far in the Euros, which is quite good. Hopefully we get a Denmark win for Christian Eriksen.
And Stefan says beef and Chinese pot noodles aren't too bad. Nah. Okay, beef, I can take or leave beef, if I'm honest with you. But no, it's chicken and mushroom all the way for me.
Bombay bad boy for me, man.
Bombay bad boy. And Stefan said we have to stay. Pot noodles are our favourite subject.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes on the clock now. I think
No.
they'll just blow the whistle soon, unless they're going to put 5 minutes additional. I think the whistle will be blown and it's half. So we said 5 minutes half time, didn't we?
5 minutes, yeah.
But both teams look a bit with the ball. They look a bit like it's understandable. They look a bit like shaky because obviously that's just happened, and you've got to look at the players
just like going through emotions.
Yeah, going through the motions, and the referee has blew the whistle, and it's half time at Denmark, Finland. It's 0-0 at the break.
Yeah, just like going through emotions. And Stefan, very similar to hassling away, wouldn't it? You know, because at that time both teams were just going through emotions.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something. Which may sound a bit harsh, but I don't think, looking at those players in the last 5 minutes there, I don't think those players agreed to play.
I don't either. I don't.
I don't know.
Just
What do you guys think in the chat? I know it may sound a bit harsh, and it may take players 5-10 minutes to get up to speed again, but I don't know.
I don't feel like they've been. I don't feel like they've been told that. I think they've just been told you've got to play.
Yeah.
I know the reports are coming out that the players have agreed. Yes, you can report that, but some of the reports, we'll see after this game if they really agreed. Because one player's going to come out after this game and say we did agree or we didn't agree, or maybe they're going to come out and say they agreed. Let's see what the players think.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what.
My neighbour was complaining that EastEnders got cancelled for the football.
My neighbour complains that EastEnders got cancelled for football. I know.
It's on a box
And
office,
Alex,
man. Every Monday, right? It's all the shows are going to be on the box office, so you can watch them on a Monday, straight through the week.
And the thing is, right? It's that these people who complain about football on TV, some of these soaps are on every fucking day of the week.
I know, and
you know what I mean? Some soaps are on every single day apart from Saturday and Sunday, and you wonder, but this is a good thing about that. Was a good thing about living in Spain, is that you hardly take any notice about what's on TV, because the weather is always better, so you're more out than in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're more out than in.
Alex Scott is looking sexy. Yeah, well, you can say that. Yeah, well. Now they're showing the Wales highlights. It's a good 5 minutes. Nice.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad.
For the minute. Fabian Shaw, you should have scored.
Can't believe. And how tired was I when we started this? I was like lying on my bed. I was thinking, oh, Nath. I did say, Nath, if you weren't here, it would be a sleep along.
Sleep along, yeah. Don't worry, I've saved Deborah's channel quite a few times from a sleep along. When Deborah's been doing these 25-hour streams.
Having a go at his missus.
Yeah.
My neighbour still lives in 1972. I still live in the 90s. Steph, I used to be called 90s man by my ex-wife. Always 90s man. And you know what? I loved it as well. Played up to it.
England and Croatia, 1 p.m. coverage tomorrow. Come on.
So how are you? And guys in the chat, how are you thinking regarding England tomorrow? Are you thinking about England? Are you going to win tomorrow?
3-2. Come on, England. Oh, the UFC don't finish till 7 o'clock tonight. Freaking hell. Hard night that.
Huh?
UFC don't finish till 7 o'clock tonight. It's horrible.
Have they restarted now? Yeah. Yeah, they've restarted.
Yeah,
That's a quick 5 minutes.
Yeah. But they were showing the Wales highlights. I think that was about 2 minutes. But Denmark on the attack. Denmark! Oh!
Oh, they come out of blocks a bit now, Denmark.
Yeah, they've been told by the manager, get out there, show Christian
Yeah.
Eriksen. Yeah. Well, let's see if Timo Pukki can score. That'll be interesting.
Who's sorry?
That'll be interesting if Timo Pukki scored.
Stefan, always thought Alex was a foxy chick. Me, her, and Fiona Bruce in the threesome would be worth my TV license fee.
Yeah.
And he says, hopefully England will win.
Hopefully, yeah.
But going to be a hard game. It is going to be a hard game.
It is, yeah.
But it is going to be a hard game. Croatia were actually in. Croatia were in Wales' qualifying group for this tournament, and although Croatia won in Zagreb, it was 1-1 in Cardiff. Their backline is very slow, very slow.
So we can hit their backline straight away.
I think so. Yeah. And stand still. Finland look dazed. This is not sport.
You know what? Finland do look dazed. Finland just look all over the place. Like, you know, it's like the first half when obviously this injury all happened before that, Finland looked all right, and now they're just that playing off. It seems like they want Denmark to win. It's not sport. It's not. It's horrible. It's horrible having to watch this now because what's happened.
It's kind of if Denmark wanted to play and Finland didn't, what would be the public reaction if Finland didn't want to play?
Well, I'd agree. Wouldn't you not? Like, I know if Denmark wanted to play, yes, Denmark want to play, but you've got to look at the other team, the away team, Finland. They've just seen a traumatic injury.
Yeah.
A career-ending injury.
Yeah.
And
And
yes, obviously I play at college level, and if I seen it at college level, I'd walk off the pitch. I wouldn't play.
Yeah. So the corner Denmark, 48 minutes.
Even head injuries, a serious head injury, you wouldn't. Christian Eriksen's injuries, like
Is this in Copenhagen? It
is, yeah. It's at Copenhagen, yeah.
I've been to that ground. I'll tell a little story with that ground. That ground was the first ground I went to watch Wales in an away game. My first ever Wales away game was away to Denmark.
Yeah.
We won 2-1 in 1997, and the person who was 17 at the time scored the winning goal on his Welsh debut was none other than Craig Bellamy.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
Go on.
I think wasn't I crying and I was walking up a motorway, didn't know where I was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. My mum is here. She remembers because it was my first Wales trip away. I lost all my friends. I was walking up a motorway and I decided to ring home crying to say, help me.
I don't know where I am. I'm in a foreign place.
It's very expensive, Copenhagen, though.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
And that's a yellow card for Finland. And it's a free kick to Denmark. Finland aren't going to want to go in for tackles much now.
I know.
It's going to be like, do I tackle? Do I not? Am I going to be blamed for something if some other player goes down? You know, it's horrible.
To be honest, I think it's more unfair on Finland than it is on Denmark.
It is. Yeah, I know it was Denmark's player, but if it was Finland's player, you would feel sorry for Denmark. You'll also feel sorry for the other team. You've got to feel sorry for the other team. Yes, it's not their player, but you still get the feeling. Once your mind's gone, you're not focusing on the game. You're focusing on Christian Eriksen.
And Stefan says motorway. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he was a motorway, wasn't it? I never forget it, actually. And I got a good story about that trip, Copenhagen. We're talking back in the dark days of Welsh football. We were really, it was shit. Denmark come forward on the edge of the box, long shot, over. Should have done better.
Yeah.
What happened was Wales players were obviously really happy as well as the fans. There's a sex museum in Copenhagen, right? There is, honestly, sex museum.
We
went in there on I don't know, a few hours after the game, say about 2:00. So as I'm approaching the doors of a sex museum, out comes of a sex museum Robbie Savage, Guy Speed, and Paul Jones, I think, who was a Welsh goalkeeper at the time. Yeah, there you go.
They're probably loving it.
Yeah. And we went to the Welsh hotel straight after the game, and we were in a bar. We were in a bar area, and Robbie Savage come on to us and he said, "Oh, Robbie, it costs us so much to get you. You know, any chance you can buy a drink?" And he turned around and he said, "Well, after that performance, lads, it should be you buying me a drink." And then one of our boys said, "Fuck off, you twat," and then threw his drink over him. There you go, yeah. You know?
After that performance, you should be buying me a drink. Yeah, but how much are the drinks in fucking Copenhagen?
It was a lot. I'm talking 97 now, so I'm talking easily, 24 years now. Yeah. Super fleecy sex museums in every country. I don't know. Are they in the UK? Sex museums in the UK?
I haven't got a clue.
Probably. John Wayne. Get in there, sex museum.
£7 a beer.
And Stefan says some of Brownie's stories are so funny. Eriksen's replacement will be seen in the Premier League this season. Matthias Jensen of Brentford. Right, okay. Was he the guy who just hit it over the bar, Clive?
I think it was. I don't know.
Jensen.
There's a chance. No.
Good header.
They're still on the attack. That was a big chance. That was a big chance.
Yeah, well, to be honest, Clive, when I seen Jensen on the back of his shirt, first person that came to me was John Jensen, he used to play for Arsenal. He was a donkey. Super Flea, £7 a beer. Yeah, it was something like that. He said, "Madam Tussauds, you can fondle a sex for sex." No, sorry, Madam Tussauds, you can fondle the wax world. And Clive said, "Yeah, it is him." Okay, no worries, Clive.
Yeah, Janssen. Brentford got a kind of good squad. Ivan Toney, ex-Newcastle player.
Yeah, well, Clive in the chat there, we call him Brentford Clive. He's a
he Brentford fan, is he?
Yeah, Brentford fan, yeah. You should get him on your channel, Nate.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, when Newcastle play Brentford next season, we'll get him on. Or if I'll be going down to Brentford, I'll meet him over. If he's going to match, I'll
Oh,
meet him.
Brentford, the old
Yeah,
Brentford
Brentford.
ground used to be great because he used to have a different pub on all four corners of the ground.
The
It
new
used to be a
ground looks.
great away day.
Yeah,
Especially if you're from the west of London, you see. Because if you're from the
yeah.
west of London, you know, it's easier.
It's like, yeah, well, I'll be going to Brentford away this season whenever we play them. So yeah, I'll meet up with him if he's going.
Superfleet said it took John Jensen 100 games to score his first goal and only goal for Arsenal. Yes, and who was it against? It was against QPR. There you go. Clive, lots of laugh, Brownie. Oh, Jensen is no donkey. Signed for Celta Vigo. Yeah, but Clive, the thing is, you've seen the fucking state on Celta Vigo in recent years.
Yeah,
Fucking
Celta
shocking.
Vigo, that shit on them.
Jesus. Clive, I'll be there, mate. Season ticket holder. Yeah, I know. Stop rubbing it
Yeah.
in, Clive. Will you stop rubbing it in, son? John Jensen never scored for us. He did. He actually scored in QPR. I think it was like a midweek game. I'm sure he did. And Superfleet says 94 it was.
Yeah, well, I'm a season ticket holder at Newcastle, so every game. Hopefully, Ivan Toney doesn't score against us because that would be alright.
Yeah, because he used to play for you lot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Why we let him go, I don't know. But that's because of our owners.
I'm trying to think if I have any other stories from Copenhagen, but I don't think so. I can't remember. It's so long ago. And Superfood says 97 games to be precise.
Well, what I'm looking to do next season is on my channel is I'm going to get every team Newcastle play. I'm going to get a fan on and do a little preview of the match, and then afterwards do like a fan cam thing.
Well, I tell you what, then, Nave. I tell you what, because put your channel in the chat there, and then I'll copy and paste, and then Clive can subscribe to your channel and keep in contact with you.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
All right. What other stories can I give? I can't believe I'm telling you guys my stories on my marriage here.
Yeah, I've put it in the chat.
Had the chat on fucking top chat, not live. Yeah, I know. I can be a fucking pain. I don't know what is the point. What is the point of it?
I know.
Right, so far then, Denmark 18 attempts to Finland 0. But out 18, they've only got 4 on target.
Big chance! Finland have scored! Finland have scored!
Yes!
It's 1-0.
You must be about a second in front.
Yeah, about a second. Finland have scored, and I wouldn't celebrate. I wouldn't have celebrated.
Sometimes it is. This is. Are you watching it on normal TV or Skybox?
Skybox.
Ah, right, okay. No, my mum just wondered how were you about a second or so. But some streams are.
Skybox.
Look at that. I just said no attempts on target. 2 seconds later, the first attempt, they fucking score.
And it's 1-0 Finland, and I wouldn't have celebrated. It was muted celebrations by Finland, but a lovely, powerful header. And yeah. It's
And congrats to all my Finnish friends in Marbella at the moment. I bet they're bouncing on their 20th beer.
They probably are, yeah.
Right, because they can fucking drink, my friend, I tell you.
Can they?
Finnish people can drink. Yeah, Stefan is right. I was poor goalkeeping, but you know. Who does that guy play for then? Polando, whatever you call it.
I haven't got a clue.
Let's do a bit of education. A bit
Yeah,
of
education.
a
Yeah.
bit education on football with Brownie. Right, here we go. Uh,
There you go. There's the link for the channel again. It didn't go in the first time.
well, he plays for Union Berlin. Plays for Union Berlin. 26-year-old. Now Denmark have to come out.
Yeah, Denmark need to come out. It's 1-0 Finland, and it's a surprisingly 1-0.
No, it's kind of. I know. I know. It's hard to. It's hard to say, but it's kind of like it's made. It's made Finland focus now. I think. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's made Finland focus. Yeah, we need Denmark need to get on it. I know it's going to be very hard for both players, and
So no. Let's go back in the chat. I was going to ask for Nathan to send his link. Nathan, did you? Sorry, mate. Did you put a link in?
yeah, I did. I put the link in. It just hasn't.
Okay, sorry, mate.
Come.
I'll just. I can't find it.
Send it. I'm sure. Send again. Has it gone through now? It's not going through for some reason. Why? I'll send you on Twitter.
Okay, mate. Can't bring concentration in shot. That's fair enough. The Super Fleet says Mother Russia.
Substitution for Denmark is coming on now. There you go. I'll send the link on Twitter.
Okay, mate.
Sorted. Yeah, 2 substitutions for Denmark, and it's to be just thingy because there's going to be a lot of them players distraught right now.
Right. I think I've put that in. Oh, Steve is back in the house. Hey, Steve, if head's not right, he shouldn't be allowed. You should allow a reserve goalkeeper.
But yes, but I just think my opinion on the UEFA at the minute is they're a disgrace. They should never have been. They should have never kicked off at 7:30. They should
Put
have
the
been.
Belgium game on. But the Belgium game's not kicking off until 9 now, is it?
I thought it was kicking off at 9.
Yeah, I think the Belgium game is kicking off at 9 now. Hopefully I want Belgium to lose.
It's not because the team news is out. They're not on the pitch yet. I think it's kicking off at 8.
Huh? They're kicking off at 8?
Yeah, I think so. Which is a disgrace. Because they're on the pitch. Yeah, they're kicking off now. Disgrace by them. But yeah, teams are out. It's starting now, yeah. It's still 1-0 yet. Denmark. It's Finland 1, Denmark 0. Denmark with it could have done something there, but they didn't. Yeah, Denmark need to get their act together and get a goal. But I just don't think this game should have went ahead. But yeah, but they're kicking off now, so I don't know why, but I would have kicked off at 9 p.m. Denmark on the ball at the minute, and both teams look dazed. Both teams look very dazed. And I feel for all them players. I do. I wish it could have been in better circumstances this game, but it hasn't. Denmark with the ball. Can Denmark do something with it? Let's hope so. Just passing around the ball, they are. The Denmark passes look a bit sluggish. I don't know if that's just mindset or.
I can't believe it now. So let me think. I'm going to think now. Right. Right. Superfleet says Russia didn't take any knee. I don't really want to go into that conversation.
No.
Stefan says a half-hour overlap. Yeah, it probably is. But we're watching Denmark, Finland, and I don't know. I may not, if I'm honest with you guys. No, what I may do, if I'm honest with you guys, is that because of the overlap after this game, after the Finland Denmark game, I probably won't do a watch along for the Belgium Russia. I'll watch. Oh, look, I am Finland fans loving it. I wouldn't do a watch along for the remaining of the Belgium Russia. I can just have an hour or so, and then I'll do the daily roundup then.
Yeah.
So Nate, you're more welcome to join me on a daily roundup. Steve, you're more welcome as well.
Yeah.
On a daily roundup. I'm not one for jumping into
game
games when it's
yeah.
almost halfway through, you know.
Come on, Denmark. Come on, please do it for Ericsson. This game should just never have been played.
Yes, that does mean you can have a TV back, mother. But yeah,
That's a TV back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it will mean that the daily roundup will probably be around about 10:45. So please, guys, please join. I'll do the I'll put a link up and everything later on. But 10:45, the Euro 2020.
I was calling it 2021 last night. It was like,
it's like 2012 for ages. And Steve says, "Who's Nathan? No, I've seen me on show before, Brownie. Nathan, do you want to go on? It's an ideal opportunity to give your channel a plug."
Yeah, it's Nathan. I'm from my channel's Nathan Cast. I'm on with Denver sometimes for England game or Newcastle games. So yeah, I do watch-alongs, some watch-alongs. We just started doing watch-alongs on another channel. But on my channel, I do like Nathan Casts, where we just have a drink, have a talk. You know, just on a late night, have a talk, late night chat, really.
Well, I tell you what, Steve, you need to get on Steve because he says he drinks more than me.
You've got to when you've got Denver in competition.
Oh, I know. We'll come over then from Denmark. I'm fancying Finland now. I'm fancying Finland for this.
You got competition.
You got competitions. I don't know what question you're on about. What have I said now? What stupid question? I don't know. I haven't got a clue what he's on about. Oh, did you see it earlier on, Nath? When Wales scored, I had a phone call. I thought it was COVID ringing me up again, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was work.
Yeah.
Because so I went, hello, is this COVID again? Trying to be funny on the live chat. And she said, no, sorry, it is so-and-so from so-and-so. I went, oh, shit. So I left the room, right? I was, I don't know, probably about 5 minutes out, out. Come back, Wales had fucking scored. So I thought, fucking hell. So I missed a goal. It was a work call, and I bloody accused them of being a COVID fucking Nazis.
Fucking hell. Denmark. Can Denmark do something? Yeah, come on, Denmark. Denmark with it. Is that a penalty? Is that a free kick? What is it? It's pointed. It's pointed somewhere.
Oh, what? He's giving a penalty.
And Denmark are sorry. Get in, Denmark.
That's a shocking decision.
I know, but come on, you've got to give it to them. You've got to for Christian Eriksen. No, it's a penalty. It is.
That's a shocking. Didn't he win that ball? He won that ball.
That was contact. He still had contact on the ball. No, he didn't. He's giving anyways. But me, this is good. This COVID cold callers, yeah.
Oh, that's a poor decision.
And it's a penalty to Denmark. Who's taking it?
That's a poor decision.
The keeper.
Yeah, I thought it was COVID ringing me up for the 6th time in 3 days.
Why did it keep checking you?
That was not a penalty. It may have been a slight touch, but it's not. That touch was not enough to make a grown man fall to the floor. No way. It's a disgrace.
When you isolate and do COVID check on you, like.
Yeah, 6 times now I've had 5 times I've had phone call.
Fucking hell. Yeah, make sure you're on your line, keeper.
5 times in 3 days. It's a pity they're not like that with proper criminals, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
And Denmark step up and it's saved! Finland saved the penalty. What a save!
That was justice because that was not a penalty. That was not a penalty.
Oh, safe once again. Fuck me, what a save by the keeper.
That's an awful penalty, wouldn't it?
Yep. I would have given that to someone like Johansson. Maybe. Well, talking about it, Denmark haven't got a proper striker. Finland have. Denmark haven't. And we did say it would be 0-0 or 1-0.
Right, so guys, I do hope you don't mind that it wouldn't be a watch along with Belgium Russia simply because, I thought that we thought, Nate, that they were going to be pushing the kickoff time forward to 9 o'clock. That's what had been reported.
Yeah, that's what was being reported, unless it was told not to by Russia and Belgium's FA.
I don't know. So because of that, and was half. And Cornelius played for Cardiff. This donkey played for Cardiff. He was, and I think he still is, Cardiff's record bloody transfer.
Freaking hell. Yeah, and the substitution been made by Finland here and Denmark, and it's 75 minutes gone, and yeah, still 1-0 Finland. Come on, Denmark. At least give us a goal. Timo Pukki's coming off now.
Yeah.
For Finland. Is that a right move by the manager? What the hell was that for a kick? What the hell was that? Crossing the box! Oh!
Sanchez says TV slots are pre-booked. Well, yeah, but that could be the case, I guess. Stefan says Brownie streaming 24/7. Fucking feels like it. It fucking feels like it. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. So won't be doing the watch along for Belgium, Russia, but we'll be doing a roundup, a daily roundup. So, Nathan, say if you want to come in, no worries at all. I don't know. I pre-booked I have booked a couple of people, but what happened with Christian Eriksen is, it could have.
Yeah.
People could have changed plans or something. I don't know.
See what time the UFC kicks off. God knows that kicks off. That always screws me over. That UFC.
Oh, I can't do it.
It might either be on the roundup show today or tomorrow.
Well, listen, if you can't do a roundup show tonight, do it tomorrow, no worries.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing it.
It's every day anyway. It's every day. Well, every day which games are being played on. But I also as well, I need a fucking hour. I need an hour.
Yeah.
I'm still in the Spanish mindset. I need a siesta. If I don't have a siesta in the afternoon, I am dead. I am dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finland are just going to put the ball in the corner flag, I think. Oh, they've got the ball.
Right. Oh, good ball. I know.
Thought they would do something there. But Finland have looked all right. Are we rid of Finland?
I think since that goal, I think it's just like refreshed them.
Yeah, and that was a good chance by Denmark, but keeper gets it. But yeah, Finland have been the better slide. That was I just don't think Denmark are in the right mindset, mate. I just don't think they are. The way they're passing the ball, it's like I don't want to play. It's what they're like. They don't want to play. The Finland players look up for it, but the Denmark players don't.
But it was the other way around at that before that goal, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just feel that Denmark have look now. They look just look tired. They look very dazed.
Yeah.
Because of this, and maybe because they've not been on the pitch. Maybe because they left the pitch, and that probably they would have been trying to do in their normal routine. What they normally do, the footballers do their normal routine. But they just look like they want to just go off and see Christian Eriksen. That's what they want to do.
Well, they had a golden opportunity with that penalty, which they saved, and it was an awful penalty. And as Stefan says, it was a very comfortable save by the keeper.
It was.
Matthew, hi Matthew, hope you're well, my friend. He says score prediction of this game. I'm probably going for 1-0. I think it will still be the same. But
yeah, I think 1-0 Finland. It's well deserved by Finland though. Coming out after that, I just think Denmark are very dazed, and I just think if it was another day and this never happened, Denmark would have won it.
Yeah, I think so. Before the Christian Eriksen incident, Denmark were all over them. I say, what did I say before the Finland goal? I had 16 shots on
18
attempts or 18 attempts and 6 on target or something.
Yeah, and 6 on target. Yeah, that was Finland's first shot on target.
Yeah, for 1-1 Finland.
God.
What a
Denmark,
clamp.
oh, big chance! Oh, corner kick. Denmark close there. They were very, very close to getting it to equalising. Very, very close. And yeah, it was whipped away by Finland, and it's out for a corner kick.
Matthew said, good news for Ericsson. It's obviously any player from any team head to hospital. I completely agree, Matthew. Completely agree. We stayed live throughout the whole period, and we tried to get the information. I didn't want to share any photos until things were confirmed. But thankfully, it's good news in the end. I think. No, it is. Of course, it's good news in the end. Hello, Matthew, mate. Stefan.
Yeah, I just don't. I just think Ericsson will not play football again. I think
Yeah.
the decision will be. It's decision up to Ericsson, but I think the doctor's advice would be.
Well, to be honest, it's no way an insurance company would insure him now. I think that was a problem with Mwamba, was that he had to retire because the club's insurance company wouldn't take it on.
God knows what the Inter manager's thinking now. Because what will probably be happening now is the Inter medical staff will probably come over and see him.
Yeah, well, what that the Inter CEO, in which then with Fabrizio Romano on his tweet said that they talking to the Danish medical staff. So, whatever happens there, I'm sure will come in a public domain very, very quickly.
And Lukaku's his best friend as well. And Lukaku will be also playing in the Belgium match. So God knows what he's going through. God knows what Lukaku's going through with Belgium. Does he know the news?
I don't know.
I would have thought so.
Because listen, guys, obviously because of what happened and everything has happened, I will only say this once because I thought it was very distasteful if I mentioned it before. Before we had the news or before we had the good news about Ericsson. Just check out the ticker bar below. Please like, share, subscribe. There is going to be a daily roundup show around about 10:45 UK time tonight. Won't be doing a watch long for Belgium Russia because of reasons already stated. But yeah, please subscribe and I was hoping to do a watch along for every single game being played in a tournament, but this is my first flaw really because of a delay in this game. So I'll do every single game apart from Belgium Russia. There's a deal for you, yeah. On condition that you subscribe.
Yeah. It's you don't want to really do a watch along halfway through.
No, at all.
It's very hard to get into the game halfway through.
Stefan says Belgium 1-0.
The 1-0 other.
And he says, yeah, you're right about insurance. Yeah, but a family friend, her son was on a box up, playing Premier League with QPR, and he had an injury of some sort, and it was an insurance company because insurance company stopped him returning.
Yeah, and the goal for Belgium was scored by Romelu Lukaku.
Whatever. Jeez. Matthew Price says, thoughts on the Wales game? Thoughts on the Wales game? Very happy, especially after last night's result. Slightly disappointing, Matthew, if I'm honest with you, that they didn't slightly disappointing that they didn't really come out of a traps until 1-0 down.
Yeah.
You know, I think it showed Switzerland far too much respect in the first half. But if you told me that it would be a draw before the game started, I would have bit your hand off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's one of those. It's one of those.
Denmark are on the attack, 85 minutes in. Good save by the keeper, but it's what was put in the net there.
Oh,
There's
keeper
a player down
screwed
though.
it a little bit.
There's a player
And
down the
Jake
box.
Salmon official. Yeah, no, he's in hospital a week. Oh, there's another injury now.
God, hate these injuries.
And Stefan says bribery, lots of of course it's bribery. Stefan, you subscribe and then and Stefan, OS, I'm an official. Hope you're well. You see, Jake, you're making friends and fans already in this chat of mine.
What's the ref doing? Oh, there's a player down. He's done something with his knee. Seems. Is it his knee? Or his leg? Seems to be something with his leg or his knee.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that was a poor penalty by Højbjerg.
It was justice. I agree with Stefan.
It was justice, yeah, but poor penalty. He should have.
Stanso says, who was worse, Cornelius or Guy Medine? I'd say Medine because Cornelius did have a bad injury. That was his only thing. I think the problem with Cornelius, he came with a big price tag. That was his problem. Medine did also come with a big price tag, but I don't know. It was the hype around Cornelius, which didn't help him really. But yeah.
The fairest result in this game is Denmark to get a goal, and it would be 1-1. That's a fair result, I would say.
The YouTube football community is great. Very rarely do I see crosswords. You haven't seen half my fucking videos then, Stefan, no? Jesus. Hey, I am the biggest clout chaser of them all whenever I want.
There's another Finland player down here.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're just playing it now. You can't blame them.
Yeah, you can't blame them. Four additional minutes to be played.
What time's casualty? I don't know. My mum's still asking if casualty will be on.
Well, it's still on this TV schedule for 9:25.
What side is every game on then?
ITV, see? There you go.
It says the wall's on now, though. I'm definitely not watching the wall. I'm watching a match.
And Sancho trolls come on after dark. Yeah, I know. Nasty clash of heads in a Belgium-Russia game.
Oh God! Don't be telling us another injury. Oh God! Now, if that gets thingy, then frig me. They'll be playing half 1 in the morning. Because yeah, they can stop it for concussion as well.
I know.
This is not great. This.
It's the longest watch along I've ever done, man.
3 hours, yeah.
3.5 hours now, almost.
Aye, 3.5 hours. Big chance of demo. Oh, and it's been in the keeper's hands, and the keeper's just going to wait and just.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Finland for the win, though. Denmark look dazed. Denmark look shaky every time they get the ball. There's another player down, and he stayed down.
They're playing the clock now. Finland are playing the clock. You can see it's crafty. It is crafty, but the Danish players ain't having any of it.
And Denmark can get the ball back. Denmark on the run. Denmark on the wing. Crosses in. Denmark. No. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. They've got it back, though. And Denmark get the ball back. Can Denmark do something with this ball? Come on, Denmark. Lifted in the box. Header. Cleared away. And a free kick to Finland.
Almost at the end, Nath. We're almost at the end.
Yeah, at the end of a.
You know what? I feel like we need a closing ceremony.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It feels like we've done every match. Look at that. We've done 3 hours.
Back here now. Jesus.
But then let's hope Denmark get the next. Let's hope Denmark come back from this and regroup and get a win next time out.
I can't see them getting much out of Belgium.
Russia,
honest,
maybe.
Without Ericsson, I can't see them getting much out of anything now.
So they're out, would you say?
I think so. Finland and Russia is going to be an interesting one. They are two countries that they hate each other.
Oh, I look forward to that. That'll be class.
Well, they hate each other. They have been at war so many fucking times over the years.
Yeah, it's a sad way to see Denmark go out the tournament if they do.
Well, Russia's always a funny team, isn't they? Russia's always a funny team.
Maybe Denmark might
Sancho says Finland's first win in the Euro finals.
Freaking hell. Kiss me, maybe.
Yeah, I can't, to be honest, I can't remember.
And it's full time and Finland
full time.
won.
Right. Let's finally knock us on the head as we hit the 3 hours and 30-minute mark. Thanks, Dave. Thank you ever so much for joining. Much appreciated. Yeah. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Nave, before you go, give you channel another plug, my friend.
Yeah. My channel's called Nathan Cast. We have a drink on that channel. We just have a piss up, really. It's a channel. And then just the other channels there, football. I do a bit of football watch-alongs on that channel. There will be more there, football watch-alongs next season. There'll also be reaction from the ground, instant reaction, fan cams, everything really. Away days. There'll also be reaction from the ground, instant reaction, and away days as well. So yeah.
No worries. Hey, thank you very much. Nave, up to you if you want to come on tonight or tomorrow, whatever. Just let me know next half an hour.
Yeah, I'll let you know next half an hour. Yeah.
All right, mate. And yeah, that's it. I'm so fucking tired. I can't think, mate. Really am. Listen, thank you very much, everyone. Especially thank you very much for sticking by us from the first minute to the last. Much appreciated. And remember, 10:45 UK, 11:45 Central European time. it's going to be the daily roundup show. Catch you all later. Hasta luego. Oh, I can't even remember fucking other words to say. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Hasta luego. Fucking bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Catch you later. See you, Nate.
Yeah. See you later. Bye. Thank you.